Welcome to the Coach's Show here with head coach Eugene Rogers of the Corsicana Tigers. I'm Rusty Hitt. Thanks for joining us. And Coach comes in on a 3-game win streak and with a 5-3 record. Congratulations on a nice win on Friday night against a tough Kaufman team that came in, played really physical, had a pretty good game plan against you, and you were playing a little shorthanded. So great overall win.
We're so excited about the win, first of all, but our kids did a great job, as well as the coaches, coming out there preparing and playing shorthanded. We're so excited about the effort that the kids gave and played. It showed that we are a team, and next man up. The guys that are out there did a fabulous job of competing and playing harder and longer than the Kaufman Lions.
Well, you had to play the game without your starting quarterback, without a starting receiver, another starting receiver for a half. Your 1B running back, your co-starter at running back, and you had another kid, another player that plays on offense for you. So
and an offensive lineman.
Yeah, and an offensive lineman. So you're starting when you're starting. So now you're down 2 offensive linemen because your center is out. So
right.
When you go to all that and you come out with a 35-17 win, I think you got to be really, really pleased with that, the way your kids responded. You went down 10 points in the second half in the third quarter, and you came right back and just exploded the rest of the game. So congrats, and I know that's a good team win for you.
Yeah, we're so excited about the kids that stepped on the field and competed to the best of their abilities. It's like I told them and I told the coaches, we went through all season and all of the kids got reps, and they got a chance to see each one compete to their best ability. And what we asked our kids to do is, we want to go 4 to 6 seconds as hard as we can with a relentless effort. We want to go +2. We want to have a competitive spirit. We want all of them. So the backups and the kids that had their opportunities to go out there and compete, they did those things. And it showed that our off-season program is well in effect, and they're doing what we asked them to do. And we're proud of that.
Well, it was a game where you had to adjust. Your passing game obviously wasn't going to be what you've been doing, pretty wide open, being able to get the ball down the field. One is because you didn't have your starting quarterback. 2 is because you had 2 receivers on the sideline over there. So it was good to see your ability to adapt, the ability to make things happen. And, of course, number 7.
Right.
He's going to cover up for some of those losses. And he did. He had over 200 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns on the day. But it wasn't just him. As that game kept rolling along, Christian Evans and C.J. Curry both had big runs, tough runs. They were both running hard, both got in the end zone. It was really exciting, fun way to end the ball game, to get through that fourth quarter and end on with your foot on the gas and seeing that team just improve as you went along. And certainly after halftime, it's very noticeable, the difference in the game.
Yeah. Again, I would credit Coach Wigfall and Coach Jesse. Did a phenomenal job with the offensive linemen that we had. You're down 2 starters, center and a tackle, and then you get some young guys come in there, and the way they blocked for those running backs, they did a great job of getting a body on those guys. And again, our backs, they did a great job as well of making that second guy miss and getting in the secondary and making those runs. And I would contribute that to the job that the coaches have done with those guys, and the guys listening to the coaches and doing what they asked of them to the best of their abilities. And that's why we did have that success, and multiple running backs got in the end zone and had a great run out there.
I think, giving the credit to that offensive line is really, really big because, again, early in the year, they were kind of the weak spot. It really took some time. But the adjustments you made from a coaching standpoint, their growth as young players, seeing that happen has really shown over here the last 3 weeks for sure. And this game particularly, in the second half adjustments that we saw, I know Richie was talking about a couple of blocks that your freshman made. He came around on some pulls and just cleared it out. And so that's the kind of thing, as a coach, it really makes your heart feel good, right?
Yeah.
To see kids take the coaching and grow as a season and improve all along.
Yeah. young Mathis, he has grown tremendously. The reason I'm laughing, last week, we called a play, and he got knocked on his keister. And then Coach said, call it again, and he was like, he was actually kind of mad at Coach for having him call it again, but he did a better job the second time. We know what's best for these guys. Just go out there. If you don't succeed, hey, we're going to give you an opportunity to go out there and do it again and get better at it. And he did. He got better at it the second time we ran it, and he's getting better each week as we go through practice and the games.
Well, and your young quarterback, Jackson McGraw, in the second half completed some nice passes, made some good throws, better throws than in the first half. A little more time, again, a little more time up front. He put the throws on your receivers and were able to move the ball a little bit, take enough pressure off the running game. And so we saw a growth as a team, and I know it'll be nice to be back to full strength this week as you're going into Heritage.
Yeah. Now everyone understands why we're giving Jackson some meaningful minutes during those ball games, and just so happened we had to use him as a starting quarterback. You know, he started out a little nervous, but all in all, he did a great job, and the more experience he gets, the better he's going to get. But we're excited what he has done thus far, and his ceiling is unmatched. The things that he's going to be able to do for us. Well,
you know, Kaufman came in. Obviously, I guess that's a different quarterback. You know, this kid, he's a warrior now. He played every play on defense and offense, and was very physical. And he might have been the biggest player on the field, just about. He's a big old kid. Now, and so they got the kind of the power with him and the speed with the running back, and you know, they busted a couple long runs on you. And then early in the first half, they were able to get some drives, but you were able to stop them. Josiah Lopez with a big play down the goal line forced a field goal. But the second half, their offense was really the one long run, and that was it. So good adjustment by you guys and your defense. And, you know, this defense effort was a little more spread out. Not as much about, obviously your linebackers had plenty of plays, but you saw Lopez with a lot of tackles, Frank Jackson with a lot of tackles. You saw some other guys coming in and making plays in the game. Is more of a team-oriented defense, that game, it seemed like. Yeah,
initially on film, they did have another quarterback, and we prepared for the guy that could pass all week long, and we prepared different formations all week long. And then we get this curveball start of the game. We didn't know that the quarterback was out. So they did things totally different from what we had seen earlier. And then, you know, we got to halftime with the ability to make adjustments and figure out what they were doing. And then we settled in and we played Tiger defense.
Sure did. And you really shut them down there in that second half. Like I said, they had the early score on a nice little breakaway run from the running back. Coach doesn't like it.
No.
That's how they scored both their touchdowns. They tried to grind it out, but you were able to eventually stop them. But just gave your offense enough time to get rolling there and pull away for a nice win there. And being down 10 in the second half and showing the character of a team to come back and not only get a win, but get a dominant win. It was an 18-point win.
Yeah, we need games like that. And, you know, during critical moments, you know, I told the defense, hey, this is why we did what we asked them to do in off season, and I wanted them to embrace the pressure and the challenge of getting stops. And they looked me in the eye and they said, we got you, Coach, we got it. And then they went out there and got the critical stops, and we made them punt. And then our offense went to work after that.
Sure did. It was all over after that. So just great overall effort. You know, coaches, players, you know, the players that had to step in, I think I texted you Saturday and said that's a great program win. That's
Yes.
the kind of thing that helps build your program because it's not about one player
Right.
or 2 or 3 players. Obviously, you got guys that step up, but when you look across, we talk about the offensive line stepping up. I know several times you look up, and we talked about the receivers blocking before, but a lot of Mark's big runs are because the receivers are
Right.
downfield making things happen, and so. That whole group of improvement in your depth improvement from last year to this year, again, those steps you take in the process, and we're about to take another step, right? We got
Yes,
got
sir.
a big one coming up here against Heritage.
Huge.
You're at a point now. You've got everything's in front of you. You're in total control of your destiny. Now it's a big challenge.
Yes, sir.
You got Heritage who's watching those guys. They're big, strong, physical. They're in the right place usually. And you're going to have a similar challenge the last week as the quarterback run, because he's a strong, physical guy.
Yes.
But he also can throw the ball.
Right.
And so you're going to have to be, front to back, be ready to go against this guy.
Yeah, Heritage, they do an awesome job from top to bottom with the offensive linemen, the running backs, receivers. Quarterback does a great job with his RPOs, and it's going to require us to be disciplined with our eyes, because they like to run wheels of 2, wheels of 3. They're gonna test all of your rules on defense, so we got to have great eye discipline. But we're up for the challenge. We're gonna work on it, and we're gonna work on the things that they do well, and we're gonna try to stop them. And we're just, ultimately, we're just gonna try to outlast them and work harder than they do.
So now, when you compare them to last season, do you see much difference in their offense or the way they execute, what they try to do?
They do the same things they did last year. I just look at us. We're better.
You're a different team.
We're different. We're better than we were last year. So we're ready for the challenge that they present to us. We're just ready. Tigers are going to be ready.
So, and then the other side is Coach Lewis. What's he looking at trying to attack this Heritage defense? Again, it's a good tackling team. They play their responsibilities. They don't get out of position a lot. So how do you attack that? Is that just about your guy being better than their guy on certain occasions, or you come out with some philosophies or schemes?
No, every defense has a weakness. And what I like about Coach Lewis and our offensive staff, we will exploit their weakness, whatever they're weak in. We're going to take our shots, and we're going to run plays at where they are weak. So with the ability to check back and get in the formation and see what they're in, and it's in the coach's hands. Yeah. So we can call plays that's going to attack where they are weak. And we have a quarterback that can make the throws. We have running backs that can run. And now our line is blocking the way we want to. So we're expecting to score a bunch of points on them.
Well, that would help, right? That'd be a good start for you guys, because it's going to be a challenge on both sides of the ball, because they are that team. Now, they come in 4-1 in district play. So they're sitting in second place. Their only loss in district is to Terrell in a pretty tight ball game, 21-14. They lost a couple really tough games early in their season. They have a pretty strong schedule that they play. But now, it's your chance to really make that next step in the program, to beat a team that you're not supposed to beat. That's right. Everybody coming in picked Heritage to win the district, so everybody's a little surprised that Terrell's leading. So your chance to really step up there and do that. You finish these guys, and we'll talk about the other guys next week.
Right.
But this would be a great step, and then totally control your own destiny, right?
Yeah. I'll go back to the Crandall game. Everyone patted us on the back and said, great game, great game, great game. But, me, I was upset because ultimately we did not win the game. Right. I think what we learned from that game, that we have a little more belief now And now we are practicing and preparing to win football games. So we like our challenges, and ultimately we want to win the game. We are practicing to win. I think we got the guys now that believe in us. They believe in the system. They believe in what we're doing, and we're practicing to win. So it's going to be a great challenge for us. We're going to go out there and we're going to fight, and we're going to give effort to win the game. And now our guys, they care enough to practice hard and go out there and play hard. And it's like I told them, if we don't win, hey, as long as you've given it your absolute best, you're fine. We're good, and we're to that point now.
Yeah, I think you're right. I wish we were playing Crandall now instead of when we did.
Right.
But going back to, I've thought about that, as long as you play winning football, as a coach, I think you got to be happy. Whether you win or not, that sometimes is not always in your control. But if you play winning football and you give yourself a chance to win, that's what you can hope to pull out of your guys.
Yeah. We're gonna play tougher and harder, longer than them. We're not gonna give up. We're gonna play. It's just gonna see what happens. We're gonna outplay them in all phases.
Well, it's something to look forward to. I know.
Yeah.
I hope the stadium is full.
Yes.
I hope there's a lot of excitement.
Show up. Senior night.
A lot of excitement, a lot of electricity in the air, because this is a playoff atmosphere. It should be a playoff atmosphere for our program where we've been. So, we're in a three-way tie right now for third, which means one team's going to be out. So if you win these next two games, it's not going to be you.
Yeah.
So, if you take control of that, it won't be you.
Yeah, we control our own destiny. That's what we want. There's an opportunity for us to get second and bring a home playoff game at Corsicana Stadium. Which would be so awesome. We plan on being epic in doing that.
Well, last week in the district, Ennis beat Crandall 42-35, which kind of throws a little kink in things, but it can be overcome.
Right.
Terrell beat Greenville big, which you would expect, and then of course Heritage beat Poteet 52-20. So they're going to be a challenge. It's going to be tough. This week, obviously, I think we have the big game, as well as Terrell is at Crandall is a big game, and this is at Poteet, and Greenville is at Kaufman. So, you got a lot of still going on in the district, and we could throw it all up in the air this week with a big W.
Yes, those are the plans. We plan to practice and play to win the football game, and that's our goal. And just to get those guys emptying their buckets one play at a time, and that's all we can ask for, is to play harder and longer than those guys.
Well, I think you called it after the Crandall game. You said the standard is the standard. And so the standard is to go win the football game.
Yes.
And to play well enough to win the football game. And I think your guys are prepared to do that. I don't think the intimidation is going to be there like maybe you might have seen in the past when I look at a record or whatever. And if a loss can be good, the Crandall loss did set you up to do this, because it proved to your team that we can do this.
Right.
Because you walked out of it thinking, not only did we play good, we should have won the game.
Yeah.
And
you take the pick six and the kickoff return out, that's 14 points.
Yep.
We win 24-30. We would be in right now, but it is what it is, and
hey, makes it more fun right now.
Right.
We'll take that road in.
Right.
All right, Coach. Congratulations on the 3-game win streak. Let's make it 4.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
Eugene Rogers, head coach of the Tigers, almost a hit. We're back for the pregame show after this.
Good evening, and welcome to the 2025-26 Senior Night. We are excited to recognize some outstanding accomplishments of our seniors. We will begin with football. Abraham Arredondo. Abraham is a 2-year member of varsity football, 4 years in varsity band, and 2 years first chair alto sax. He plans to attend the university to get his bachelor's degree in civil engineering. Adrian Bivens. Adrian is a varsity football player for 3 years as a middle linebacker. He also participated in CHS track and is a community volunteer at Meadows of Corsicana Nursing Home. He plans to attend college to play football and become a power line tech with hopes of starting his own business. Damon Brown. Damon is a 4-year varsity football member, 4-year basketball, and is in the Navarro College dual credit welding program. He plans to continue football at the college level and complete his associate's degree in welding. Mark Brown. Mark is a 4-year member of varsity football, 3 years in varsity track, and the 2025 Homecoming King. He plans to attend the University of North Texas and play football. Go Mean Green. Willie Conley. He's a 2-year member of varsity football and also plays basketball and runs track. He plans to attend college and one day become a football coach. Marquise Cooks. 3-year member of varsity football, plays basketball and runs track. He is in the culinary arts program at CHS. He plans to attend a technical school for an HVAC degree. Tanner Crumpton. Tanner's a 3-year member of varsity football, 4 years varsity band, and 4-year varsity powerlifting. He holds the state record in bench press for 600-pound lift. He's varsity track, FFA, FCA, and Stuco member. He's a huge community volunteer with various programs such as the Salvation Army. He plans to graduate in May with his dual credit Fire Academy degree at Navarro College and will continue his education in fire science and criminal justice. He plans to get certified as a police officer as well. Landon Emmett. He has played football all years in high school and 1 year in track. He plans to attend Navarro College to complete his basics and then transfer to McMurray University to study cybersecurity. Christian Evans. Member of football and track during high school, plans to become a computer repair technician. Juan Garcia. 2-year member of varsity football, National Honor Society, National Spanish Honor Society, and September Senior Student of the Month. He plans to attend TSTC to obtain a degree in electrical power and controls with the goal of becoming an electric system specialist. Jermaine Garrett. Has played football all years in high school. He plans on entering the workforce after graduation at CHS. Max Gomez. 3-year varsity powerlifting. He has been boxing for 5 years and has won Golden Gloves twice. He plans to graduate early to train for his football career at Northern State University. He wants to become an engineer and one day a coach at CHS. Joel Gramado. Joel has been a member of varsity football. He plans on attending Lincoln Tech and becoming a mechanic. Tristan Herod. He's a varsity football center, member of National Honor Society, 2-time first place finishes in UIL, a 2025 Eagle Scout Badge recipient, which includes 12 years of scouting and over 100 night camps. Kamazian Hervey. 3-year member of varsity track and with a state appearance, and 2-year member of varsity football. He plans to become a real estate agent. Josiah Lopez. 3-year member of varsity football, planning to attend Navarro College to become a physical therapist. Amantra McCowan. Member of CHS football and track, plans to continue football at the college level and become a real estate agent. Timothy Nathan. 4-year member of football, 3 years on varsity, and a 4-year member of basketball, 1 year on varsity. planning to continue sports in college and receive a business administration degree to pursue real estate. Drake Petty. Drake has been a member of football and FFA during high school. He plans to continue his football career in college and then become a pipeline welder. Kevin Pointer Jr. Quarterback for the varsity football team and was named Offensive Player of the Mesquite Petite game. He plans to continue football in college and study sports management and education to become a football coach. Ahmad Sneed. 4-year member of Tiger Band and varsity football, varsity track with a first place in district, plans to attend Southern University and will be in the band, and wants to become a train engineer. Andrew Thomason. Member of football, track, powerlifting, and theater, is planning to attend Navarro College.
Let's go,
And our football manager, Caitlin Schultz. All-A honor roll, UIL OAP for 2 years. She was a varsity cheer manager for 2 years and is a senior manager for the football team. She plans to attend Tarrant County College for stenography. Please give a round of applause for our football seniors. Up next, our athletic trainers. Mackenzie Bukowski. 3 years in the Student Athletic Training Aid Program, will attend Louisiana State University to pursue a degree in nursing. Evelyn Castaneda. 4 years in the Student Athletic Training Aid Program, plans to attend Sam Houston State to pursue a degree in kinesiology and biology so she can continue to work towards becoming a physical therapist. Ashley Garcia. 4 years in Athletic Training Aid Program, 2-year member of National Honor Society, and a certified patient care technician. Plans to attend the University of Texas in Arlington to major in kinesiology and become an occupational or physical therapist. Valerie Garcia. 4 years in the Student Athletic Training Program. Plans to pursue a degree that will lead to occupational therapy starting at Navarro and then on to Texas Women's University. Clara Munoz. 2 years in the Student Athletic Training Program, planning to attend Navarro College to study either cosmetology or entrepreneurship. Lidsi Ponce. 4-year member of the training program, planning to pursue a degree that will lead to physical therapy starting at Navarro and then heading to Tarleton State University. Sable Taylor. 4 years in the Student Athletic Training Program, 2024-25 Taper of the Year, and planning to go to cosmetology school and then to pursue a degree in nursing or education. Those are our athletic trainers. Band. Celine Amador. 2-year member of Color Guard and varsity choir, serving as a student council representative, 2 years in Stuco, golf, and then starting powerlifting in November. Planning to attend Texas A&M to pursue a degree in neuroscience and then later attend medical school. Sierra Avery. 7-year band member, 2-year member of honor band, first chair, 4-year member of tennis, junior varsity team, earned PCT license junior year, head of art in the student-ran organization in Tiger's Pen. Planning to attend Navarro for an associate's degree in environmental science and then further education to get a master's in environmental scientist. Genesis Avila. 2-year member of varsity ensemble, currently second chair flute, senior year flute squad leader, 2-year member of student council, FCCLA, and then 4 years in the National Spanish Honor Society. Planning to attend Navarro College to pursue a degree in cosmetology. Abigail Berg. Has played percussion for 4 years, is a member of the Varsity Wind Ensemble, is a section leader and a captain in the band program and president of the National Honor Society, also a 2-year member of FCCLA. She plans to attend Texas A&M University to pursue a degree in applied mathematical sciences. Natalie Camarillo. 7-year band member, 2-year member of student council. She plans to attend the University of North Texas to study psychology to become a children's psychologist. Cassidy Coleman. Played French horn for 4 years as a member of the band, spent 2 years in the band leadership, and served a senior year as head drum major, 2 years winter guard, and senior class vice president, and 2-year member of NHS. Planning to attend University of North Texas to pursue a degree in biology and later attend medical school to specialize in endocrinology. Anayeli Ferrales. 3-year drum major, 3-year member of varsity band, 3 years in student council, and a certified patient care technician. Hopes to attend Sam Houston State University to pursue a degree in criminology and hopes of becoming a forensic investigator. Myra Galicia. 2-year member of varsity band, 2-year member of National Spanish Honor Society, planning to attend Navarro to complete basics and then transfer to Tarleton State and Stephenville. Wesley Kauchik, 3-year member of the varsity ensemble, serving 1 year on leadership and brass lieutenant, planning to attend Texas A&M University to pursue a degree in biology and later attend medical school to specialize in anesthesiology. Joanna Ponce, 2-year member of varsity band, junior year woodwind lieutenant, senior year saxophone, and then section and squad leader. Hopes to attend Navarro College for basics and transfer to Sam Houston to major in child development to become a kindergarten teacher. Sebastian Ramos Carrillo, section leader in the band for 2 years, playing the tuba, has been in powerlifting, and has also joined the fashion club as a senior. Also part of the yearbook team and a student council member for 2 years. Planning to attend Navarro College to complete basics and then transfer to UTA to earn a degree in kinesiology and become a physical therapist. Jasmine Rivas, 3 years in varsity ensemble, 3-year student council, 4-year member of National Spanish Honor Society. Planning to attend the University of Houston to pursue a degree in public health and hopes to become a public health analyst. Irma Valdivia, 7 years in band, 2-year member of the band ensemble, senior saxophone section leader, 2-year NHS member, 2-year FCCLA, and student council. Planning to attend Navarro College for basics and then transfer to the University of Arlington to earn a degree in medical science. Ariana Williams, 4-year member of band, awarded Most Improved Band at Banquet, and plans to attend Navarro College to major in nursing while joining the Navarro Marching Band. Give it up for our members in band. Now for our Calicos. Jaden Adelby, 3-year member of Calicos, All-American Honorable Mention dancer at Line Camp. Jaden is also a member of the Tiger Band and 4-year in varsity and a 3rd-year chair clarinet. Plans to major in public health with plans to becoming a surgical physician assistant. Guadalupe Barreto, 4-year members of Calico, Most Valuable Dancer and Spirit Girl of the Week as a junior, 2-time All-American nominee and selected as All-American Honorable Mention, received the Gussie Nell Davis Award at camp. Plans to attend Navarro College to pursue a career path in cosmetology or business. Anayeli Castillo, 2-year member of Calicos, All-American nominee, planning to pursue a career as a nurse. Kaidi Cepeda, 4-year member of Calicos, All-American dancer, Kit Company member, senior social officer, and received the Spirit of ADTS. Plans to pursue a career in psychology and get a certificate in medical aesthetics. Kimberly De La Cruz, 4-year member of Calicos, received Spirit Girl of the Week, and planning to obtain a cosmetology license to one day start her own salon. Riley Dunn, 4-year member of Calicos, serving as junior social officer and senior lieutenant, 2-year All-American Honorable Mention, All-American, Kit Company, Miss High Kick, Spirit Girl of the Week, Dancer of the Week, 3rd runner-up duet, 2nd runner-up duet in Dance Company. She plans to attend Texas A&M University to major in psychology to eventually become a children's mental health therapist. Alina Falcon, 4-year member of Calicos, Kit Company member and Dancer of the Week. Plans to continue soccer after high school for Cedar Valley and then study ultrasound technician. Cassie Fuller, 4-year member of Calicos, serving as senior lieutenant, most improved dancer, In junior year, All-American Honorable Mention junior year, All-American senior year, and Kit Company senior year. Plans to attend Texas A&M University to major in animal science and then pursue a degree in veterinary medicine to become a veterinarian. Cadence Hestan, 4-year member of Calicos, serving as junior social officer and then officer senior lieutenant. Dancer of the Week, All-American Honorable Mention, and All-American Dancer. Also a 4-year member of cross country, senior captain, 3 years in track, NHS, FA, and FCA. She plans to attend Texas A&M to become a veterinarian.
Let's go, Katie!
Jaden Jones, 4-year member of Calicos, serving as junior social officer and senior captain. 2-time All-American, 2-time Kit Company, Dance Company, and Outstanding Performer. Plans to attend a university to pursue nursing to become a cardiac nurse practitioner. Joanna Martinez,
Love you, Jaden!
3-year member of Calicos, serving as senior social officer, 2-time Kit Company member, All-American Honorable Mention, and Spirit Girl, and then New Girl of the Year. Plans to attend undergrad school to major in political science to become an immigration lawyer. Jacqueline Mondragon, 4-year member of Calicos, plans to attend Navarro College for 2 years and then transfer to the University of Texas in Arlington to pursue nursing. Whitney Otto, 4-year member of Calicos, serving as junior social officer and senior lieutenant, 2-year All-American Miss High Kick, 3-year Kit Company, and Dance Company. Plans to attend Texas A&M to major in biomedical science and eventually become a nurse or veterinarian.
Let's go, Whitney!
Allison Ramos, 3-year member of Calicos and All-American nominee. She plans to pursue a degree in education to become a teacher. Miesha Reinhardt, 4-year member of Calicos, serving as senior lieutenant and chaplain, 2-time All-American Honorable Mention, 1-time All-American, Kit Company, Dancer of the Week, Calico of the Year, and then Outstanding Sophomore and Junior. After high school, she plans to continue running track while studying to become an accountant. Yamia Richard, senior head social, 3-year All-American member, 3-year Kit Company, freshman Outstanding New Calico, sophomore Spirit Girl, sophomore Most Resilient Dancer, junior Calico of the Year, and junior Outstanding Palm Dancer. Plans to major in psychology at UNT to become a children's therapist. Vania Rivas, 2-year member of Calicos and 4-year member of the Corsicana Tiger Band. Plans to attend Navarro College to pursue a degree in healthcare. Melissa Sanchez, 4-year member of Calicos, 2-time All-American nominee, and then Dancer of the Week in junior year. Plans to pursue a degree in nursing. Jada Thomas, 4-year member of the Calicos, plans to go to college to major in sports psychology. Caitlin Warren, 4-year member of Calicos, serving as senior social officer, All-American, 2-time Kit Company, Spirit of ADTS, Dancer of the Week, and then Spirit Girl of the Week, also a social officer. Planning to attend Texas A&M University, majoring in public health to become a children's nurse. Please give a round of applause to our Calicos.
Let's go, Caitlin!
Now for varsity cheer. Jose Hernandez, softball manager, president of the Spanish Club, 3-year member of FFA, 3 years as Tilly the Tiger, 2-time All-American nominee, and 1-time All-American finalist. Plans to attend Navarro College to pursue a degree in nursing. Lila Hodge, cheerleader for 4 years, currently serving as senior lieutenant, member of student council, and 4-year member of FFA, and 3-year member of FCA. Plans to attend Navarro College and transfer to Sam Houston to pursue a degree in zoology. Tatum Petty, cheerleader for 4 years, currently serving as the captain, student council member and 4-year member of FFA, 3-year member of FCA, varsity golf, and 2-year member of the National Honor Society. Plans to attend Texas A&M to major in kinesiology to become a physical therapist. Tiffany Stamey, National Honor Society for 3 years, student council, varsity cheer for 3 years, volleyball for 2, basketball for 2 years, track for 3 years, 4-year member of FCA and 1-year member of FFA. Plans to attend Texas A&M University to major in public health to pursue a nursing degree and become a labor and delivery nurse. Abigail Wynn. Cheerleader for 4 years, All-American nominee, and awarded Most Spirited for 2 years. Planning to attend college to major in early education with plans to become a kindergarten teacher. Please give a round of applause for our varsity cheer. Now for JROTC. Jessica Angel. Cadet Commander in 3 years, Stuco member and World Dance. Awarded Top Performer, Recruiting Ribbon, Outstanding Second Year Award, Merit Award, Space and Air Forces Association, Outstanding Cadet Award, Military Order of Purple Award for National Leadership Award. Plans to enlist in the United States Navy and later become a police officer and promote to detective. Michaeli Carranza. JROTC Cadet for 4 years, 2-year member of band, planning to attend Navarro College for Art and Animation. Shakayla McKeever. Been a member of JROTC as a cadet for 3 years. Christopher Ortiz. JROTC for 4 years, awarded citation for outstanding achievements and exceptional leadership ability, planning to attend Texas Christian University. Lauren Poe. JROTC cadet for 2 years, color guard member for 2 years, planning to attend Navarro College to pursue a degree in criminal justice. Lucas Reyes, JROTC cadet for 1 year, cross country for 2 years, track and field 3 years, and is enlisting in the United States Marine Corps, planning to pursue a law enforcement career. Jason Walker. Jason has been a JROTC cadet for 4 years at CHS. Now for cross country. Leo Arias. Cross country member for 3 years and 4 years track. Plans to be a mechanical engineer. Brandon Areola. Cross country for 3 years and basketball for 1 year. Plans to attend Navarro and then to Texas Tech for engineering. Samuel Herrera. Cross country 4 years, captain his senior year, 4 years of track, NHS for 2 years. Will attend Navarro and then transfer to UTA to become a medical technician. Olivia Jock. Track for 2 years, cross country for 3 years, UIL science team for 1 year. Planning to attend Oklahoma Baptist for nursing. Juan Laralde. Cross country for 2 years, captain his senior year, track for 2 years, soccer for 2 years. Planning to attend Navarro to become a physical therapist. Landon Murillo. A member of FCA and NHS, soccer for 3 years, cross country for 4 years, and varsity tennis. Planning to attend DBU to become a worship minister. Sammy Sanchez. Cross country member for 3 years, National Honor Society and National Spanish Honor Society, and a member of the Spanish Club. Sammy plans on becoming a veterinary technician. Please give a big round of applause for our seniors and their amazing accomplishments during their time at Corsicana. Good luck to you all.
evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Community National Bank and Trust Stadium here at Tiger Field. Tonight, our Corsicana Tigers will host the Jaguars of Midlothian Heritage High School. Superintendent of CISD is Stephanie Howe, and the principal of CHS is Aaron Tidwell. Our event tonight is being conducted according to the rules and regulations of the University Interscholastic League. The officials for this game.
No, they've been true. I haven't seen anything to get really squirrely. They get squirrely.
So as a linebacker, when you see that, you can take off and go. All right, if you're just joining us on the stream, welcome. We're into the pregame show here. As I know, we had senior night activities, and so talking about Heritage's offense. Let's talk a little bit about their defense. All right, you're the offense coordinator, Coach Lewis. What are you looking at? How would you attack their defense?
They run an even front. They'll slide their linebackers strong or weak. And they've got great technique. They've got great gap control technique. So if I'm a 3 technique over the outside shoulder of the guard, I've got great technique. I'm perfect. And I've got my gap. But they don't penetrate. They don't defeat blocks as quick as you would like for them to. So they're quick here and they're holding their gap. I got my gap, Coach. I feel like our double teams, especially on the GT that we run or the GH that we run. I think
you're counting basically guard and the H-back coming around leading your back.
Yep. And I think that we could double team those guys because they get high. They're not down here. They're up here high controlling their gap. That just gives us a lot of body. Because when I do this, you got a lot of body to hit and knock me off and knock me out of the way. Their secondary is a good cover group. They do a good job of taking care of their responsibility. They don't get fooled by play action stuff. They're really honed in on what they do with the secondary. But I like our chances with the front. Their linebackers are good linebackers. They run well to the ball. They don't get caught up in a lot of trash, and they're good lateral defenders, and they will work downhill on the outside, even on the inside, if we run any kind of lead or anything there.
In the past, to me, it's like this is a team, and this team and teams like this, that are fairly big, fairly athletic, and smart. They play smart, well coached. It's a defense like you're playing sometimes against 12 or 13 guys.
Yes.
A lot of times, we've seen guys get out of position, and our running backs will make you pay. They'll take it the other way, and you're in trouble. Well, a good defense, they'll have these guys over there not getting out leveraged, and they'll be in position to make those plays. So that's the kind of thing we've been able to take advantage of. Is our big play ability the same tonight against this team? And if so, that's your evener. That's how you even up this game, even if you're not quite as physical as the team or big or experienced as the team you're going against. Your athletes and your big play guys, you do the things you got to do. Basically, you just got to relax and execute. You just go out there and do what you got to do.
Yeah, Midlothian does a better job of tackling than what we saw with Kaufman. Their secondary is a whole lot better. I felt Kaufman's secondary was the weakest part of their defense for sure, and I think it showed once Mark and some of those guys got through the front 7 there and were on their way to the end zone. Those guys weren't making tackles, but the secondary there with Midlothian is much better. They're a much better team tackling team. So we might not have as many big plays as we've had before because we've been able to run through and run past people, whereas these guys just do a better job of tackling. Not to say we can't have big plays. We can still have big plays, but going into it, the number of big plays that we feel like we'd had against the last 3 teams that we've played, they're not as many out there as compared to those teams that we've already played.
All right, let's go down for our first sideline report of the night, brought to you by Brinson Auto Group. Chuck Williams, what's it feel like down on the field? A little nice out there? Is it getting a little cool? Don't see much wind blowing.
Yeah, exactly. Not a whole lot of wind, a little crispness in the air. Feels like football weather. We've got a lot of our seniors introduced, as you mentioned earlier. And nice to recognize all those guys that support the community, the school, and the football team. And good night for football, fellas.
Yep, you hear the school song going in the background here. We got about 9 minutes on the board as the Tigers are starting to make their way out of the locker room, getting down to their tunnel.
I got a little fun fact.
What's that?
All right, our fun fact tonight, as you hear the school song being played, not only do we have our high school band, but we have our underclassmen bands, the middle school and possibly Collins Intermediate and their band members. So if you're able to see anything on the stream and you see the band, that is why. We've got a lot of kids that are excited about being in band and really excited about the opportunity to be out here and play the school song and be recognized by a lot of people under these Friday Night Lights. They work real hard, just like everybody else does in any extracurricular activity. So a great payoff for them and a great opportunity for them to begin the process of becoming a high school band member and playing every Friday night.
Yes. All hail Corsicana. You just heard that. Just
played very, very well.
Yes, it was.
Very well.
We are ready for some football here, getting awfully close to kickoff. And big kickoff right here. This is, you're fighting for a playoff right here. And I see plenty of seats down there, people. So I know I appreciate you listening and watching. You can come on out here and listen. Bring your AirPods and listen while we play the game and you're here supporting these guys in person. So.
There's no transistor radios that people listen to anymore.
Do they still make those?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Chuck's kind of old school. He might still have one around. So
yeah,
with the old-fashioned earpiece.
That's it.
I even got a clock radio with the red numbers on it just blinking on my nightstand. So absolutely.
Oh, man, we got a good one here for you tonight. Tigers, again, looking to come out here and battle this Heritage team. And, again, for the first time in a while, you feel like, man, we got a shot. So.
We do, and it's senior night. It's the last home games, regular season home game for everybody. And you hope that they come out and they don't press, they don't push themselves and try to do more than what they're capable of or what they've been doing these last 3 or 4 weeks. Just want them to come out and play a good, solid game, have great focus, have a clear mind as they go out and they know their responsibility. They're with their teammates. They're all about their teammates. They're not about what Midlothian does. Heritage does. It's all about them. Make a big play, make a big hit, get on up and find your buddies. High five and enjoy that, and let's line up and do it again.
Yes, don't let outside factors influence what you do and how you play, right?
Right.
That your actions, you control your actions because that's going to be important here. And I think we've got 5 guys or so who learned that hopefully last week that it's not near as much fun to sit and watch as opposed to be out there because actions, you let outside influences contribute to what you do, and that is not going to be beneficial for you for the long term in life, certainly not on the football field.
Sure, and those things that you talk about, like we talk about when we get around our former teammates and buddies, we're talking about big plays. We're talking about the hit that we made and how that changed the game or what it did or fumble recovery or something like that. We're not talking about, hey, you hear that smack, I talk to that guy, he knows what's up. No.
Yeah.
Go
I told him. Yeah. I told him. Big deal. What does that mean? So.
He needs to feel you.
All right, why don't we take our last break here before kickoff? We got about 4.5 minutes or so on the clock. We'll be back after this 2-minute break. You're listening to Corsicana Tiger football on the ranch.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet for your Corsicana Tigers. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to midfield for today's coin toss. Tonight's captains for the Tigers, number 31, Josiah Lopez, number 34, Landon Emmett, number 55, Timothy Nathan, and number 56, Tanner Crumpton. Captains for the visitors from Midlothian Heritage, number 1, Braden Abila, Jalen Hawkins, number 8, Zako Davis, number 14, Dax Montalongo, and number 76, Ryan Kerr.
Midlothian has won the toss and deferred until the second half. All right, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise, gentlemen? We ask that you remove your caps as the Corsicana High School Air Force Junior ROTC presents the colors. We now ask as you join the Tiger Band, honoring the United States of America by playing tribute to our armed forces by the playing of our national anthem. Tiger fans, let's get on your feet and show your support for your Corsicana Tigers.
All right, back here at Community National Bank and Trust Stadium, ready for kickoff coming up. The captains are, who you got you for captains there, Coach?
All right, you do the Tigers. I'll do
the
Heritage.
The Tiger captains are Josiah Lopez, Landon Emmett, Timothy Nathan, and Tanner Crumpton, all Corsicana seniors.
The captains for the Jaguars were Braden Abila, Jalen Hawkins, Zacho Davis, Dax Montelango.
Get used to saying that.
Ryan Kerr. Let's talk real quick. The officials tonight come from the Tyler chapter. Our referee is Wes Hall. Our umpire is Vincent Williams. Our head line judge is Mike Rivard. Line judge is Greg Greenwood. The back judge is Jonah Karsten. Our side judge is Drew Walker. And our field judge is Colton Weidman.
And the coin toss brought to you by Farmers Exterminators. And Tigers win the toss, and they will receive, and Heritage will kick off. They've got two kickers lined up, so sure, one short and one long. Do the long kicker. He's going to kick it deep. It's going to be caught at about the 8. Tigers with the ball at the 15, 20. Makes a man miss. 25, slips, but he gets up and gets Jaqueline Walker's got the ball. He gets it up to about the 28-yard line, where the Tigers going to take over, maybe the 27. Looks like they may mark it there.
I like the fact that they have two dedicated kickers, and they have them as their safeties. Now, I don't know how good a tackler they are, but I do not believe they'd be fleet of foot. So we're not having to block 10 guys. We're blocking 9 guys now. So that should, I would like to think maybe that would open a thing or two up for us to be able to have some nice returns. We got a nice return out of that right here.
Tigers started out. They've got 3 wide receivers in the game. Mark Brown in at running back. Kevin Pointer back at quarterback this week. It's going to be first down here from the 27-yard line. 2 receivers to the left side. One quick toss out to the left to Brown. And he is hit for a loss on the play. That's a good, strong tackle there for a 2-yard loss back to the 25.
One of the things they do with their safeties is they are flat-foot readers. That's a safety coming up to make a play because they wait to see what high hat, low hat by your offensive lineman. Came up and made a nice play because we got a body on a body in the outside linebacker. We're just going to have somebody for the safety.
4 wide now. Going to throw it to Stoner on the inside route. He's going to be hit. Going to be driven out of bounds at the 29-yard line. Going to pick up 4 on the plays. The Tigers going to have about 3rd down and 8 now, behind the chains quickly. And again, actually they're going to give him the 30, so a little better.
Nicer field position there.
Yes, I think they were very generous on that spot. Right now Stoner lined up at the H-back, so they got 2 wide to the left. Petty down here by himself. They're going to go trips up there. Going to go empty. Mark Brown's going to be widest. They're going to have a short bunch with the trip receivers, and then you got Petty over here solo by himself, man up. For Pointer. Bring him 2 linebackers. Looking back out here, throwing the out. And he threw it. Petty ran it a little deeper, I think, than Kevin thought it was. And plus he was getting pressure, so he had to get rid of it. So the Tigers going to go 3 and out here on their first possession. And we'll have to punt.
Man, I like that formation.
Yep.
I like the way, because it was 4-on-4 up top. You're singled down on the home side. Tigers are going left to right in this look right here, and you just needed 7, so let's go about 10 and maybe bring it back, not 12 or 13 and bring it back. But hey, that's not a bad series right there. We can see what we can do a little bit, and we'll just load up and get them again.
Zuniga with a high punt, a little short. Going to hit it to about the 44 and checks up and comes back. Tigers going to touch it just past midfield as Heritage will have good field position start at the Tiger 49 here with 10:21 to go.
Watch any kind of crazy motion with their running back. Watch the empty look. Who knows if they feel like having the ball on our side of the field changes the way they come out with their first initial play. So it'll be interesting to see.
So they come out in 4 wides. They're going to stack those receivers, 2 on each two stacked on each side, numbers to numbers. So there's a lot of space in there. Got the running back. That is number 7 lined up, not number 8. He's going to go in motion to the slot. Empty backfield now for Montalongo. Dropping back, looking down. And he is hit. Fumbles out. Alan Walker with the big hit, but I think they were able to recover it. Alan Walker with the sack. It's a sack brought to you by Fireman's Pest Control. All the way back after the recovery.
Love that empty adjustment right there.
Where are we going to mark the ball?
They got it marked.
Back to the line of scrimmage.
They called it an incomplete pass.
Oh, goodness gracious.
grief.
Okay.
Come on, Wes. That was not an incomplete pass.
Well, they were recovering the ball. I wish we had time to look at it. They got it going quick. Hands it off inside to the running back. Big mound of people there, and he's going to go down for a short gain. He only gained a couple to the Tiger 47 here. It's going to be 3rd down and 8 for them.
Not bad on our part, but I didn't like the way our defensive linemen, our tackles right there just accepted and hung on. They like magnets. Get off the blocks, and let's make a play like we've done a few weeks ago.
3rd down and 8. You got 4 wide slots on both sides. Again, all the way across the field, outside the numbers to outside the numbers, bringing the man in motion. Going to go trips to the right side now. Empty backfield, dropping back, looking down. He throws it to the outside receiver running in, and it is incomplete, and they will have to punt. Good series for the defense right there, Coach.
Really nice series. Man, Rusty, I dig the empty adjustment, the automatic empty adjustment, because I see that being something that we're going to do, and we might have one other to go along with it, but that was a great adjustment to that empty, and they don't have enough guys. You know, we're bringing 6, and they have 5.
Walker and Brown back deep, low snap. It's caught. What great punt. Caught inside at the 5. Going to kick it back to the right side. Got a little alley. He's up to the 20. Going to turn it in 30, 35, 40. Jaquan Walker 50. He's got one man to beat. Does he outrun him? He does. 20, 10, 5. Touchdown.
No flag.
There's your big play. Good job by Jaquan Walker, sophomore corner. 2nd touchdown return of the season. There's your big play to get you going, Coach.
Rusty, that is a 95-yard punt return for a touchdown. Fantastic move. You know, I felt like, oh, man, he's going to be swarmed, but he made a big cut. Planted that left foot and came all the way back across because everybody started squeezing down, and there was a huge gap on that right side. Great cut, nice run. Thank you for the speed, Jaquan. Good job making a touchdown for the Tigers.
Punt return touchdown brought to you by Winners Oil. There's the bottle cap alley. Kick, it is up, and the Tigers just like that on a 7-0 lead. Let's take a 30-second break. We'll be right back.
Midlothian Heritage Jaguars 0. Hey Tiger fans, it's Halloween and the CHS Booster Club has treats for you. Make plans to stop by the Yellow Booster Club trailer at the north entrance tonight, where all short sleeve spirit shirts for adults and kids are only $15. We're staying open late through the conclusion of the game, so bring the kids by for trick-or-treat candy at the trailer and pick up some great gear to show your support for our Tigers.
All right, just like that, the Tigers take a 7-0 lead here in the first quarter. Scoring drive recap is easy. It was a punt. It was caught at the 5, and Jaquan Walker takes it back the distance for 95 yards. Zuniga extra point was good. Gets us to 7-0. That is the scoring drive recap. Brought to you by GoCo Trucking. And the Tigers hold the 7-0 lead. They're going to, looks like a pooch kick here from Zuniga. He does at about the 25, and it's dropped. Ball's on the ground. He does pick it up. He's hit immediately and will go down at about the 27. So great coverage for the Tigers. That's the way you want your pooch kicks to be executed.
Oh, and the way the return team sets up for the Jaguars, it sets it up perfectly for our pooch kick, and we've got one of the best pooch kickers in the state. He showed it at Crandall. We had some great pooch kicks there. A great job right here. They really pushed their second level guy up so the third level, the deep return man, can make the tackle or make the catch.
All right, there's going to be a handoff inside to Davis. He's going to be brought down at the 31, so gain of 4 on the play.
Fidel Gonzalez is there on the play. He got off his block, which we need, and was able to make a play.
All right, help me with this name here, Coach. Number 8. Z-A-K-O.
Zacco.
Can we just call him Zach?
Yep.
All right, quarterback rolls, looking to pass. He's hit.
That's a
ball's out. Ball's out. Tigers should have it.
Fumble.
Tigers should have it. Looks like Adrian Bivens has it.
And it looks like they're calling it one.
It's a sack, fumble. Oh boy. Alan Walker and Adrian Bivens, A1 and A2, doing what they normally do. That's a turnover brought to you by Hometown Flooring. Tigers take over for 32, and right now they've got all the momentum.
I know that the coaching staff saw how weak the running back blocks would be on pass. And of course, we bought into it. The players have bought into everything, and they watch it on film. Coaches say, hey, you can make this play. You can run through them, and that's exactly what's happening tonight.
And you know number 3 thinks he can make a play anytime. So. All right, so Pointer brings his offense down in plus territory here at the 32-yard line. Got that same formation to the right side this time. Mark Brown by himself on the left side, being pressured, throws it up to throw it away, and he does get it out of bounds. Just barely.
Well, he got it out of bounds nonetheless, thank goodness.
He was pressured pretty much from the inside.
He was. They just pretty much out the defensive end on the visitor side of the field. Once again, like I said before, Corsicana's going left to right, so the Tiger offensive left, that defensive end just outran us at the tackle spot. We didn't touch him and slow him down at all. So nice job by Kevin getting it away.
All right, going to be a handoff coming to the right side. Mark Brown got a little space up to the 20, 25, 15, 10. Going to be a first down brought to you by Chuck's Paint and Body. Going to be down to the 10-yard line.
Did my eyes deceive me, or did he look to the sideline once he broke away?
Let's see here.
He did, because I thought the same thing, Richie. I haven't seen that.
Yeah,
okay. See,
I don't know what he was looking at.
No, don't know. Nice blocking, though. C.J. Davis did a great job of making the block on the outside, or the safety or the outside backer out there, and it sprung him for that much more.
Love to see receivers blocking. Trips to the left side, dropping back to pass. Going back here to Petty in the back of the end zone. He makes a nice adjustment to be able to get in and keep the pass from being intercepted. Really ran out of real estate there, so it'll be second down and goal from the 10.
Yeah, I like the fact that he slung that ball. He didn't lay it up and try to give a 50-50 chance on that. He got rid of it, which was a perfect move there.
Second and goal here for the Tigers. Going to check with the sideline. They look every time because they're going to take advantage. If you're heavy in the box, they're going to throw it. If you're light in the box, they're going to run it. And there's Mark Brown running the ball. Not a lot there. Going to get a couple. Going to be down to the 8-yard line. It'll be third down and goal from the 8.
Great example of just good linebacker play right there. Being able to slide and keep their feet and stay away from the pile and make a tackle there. Of course, he felt it too once Mark hit him.
So Tigers going to go tight bunch on the left side. It's a bunch, but it's not that tight. It's actually going to be split out. Got single receiver over here. Mark Brown lined up to the right of Pointer. Man coming up the middle. Got to get rid of it. Throws it to the corner route. Good coverage. You talked about the coverage. They do have excellent coverage here.
They do, and then we've got to do a better job right there seeing that. We got to see that they're timing our snap.
Yep.
And we had that issue early on at Kaufman last week. with the blitzing linebacker, and he's timing it every time. We've got to be able to look up and change the pace of that snap because we can't go on 2. It's up to the center to get the ball there, so we've got to make sure we make that adjustment.
So going to be a 25-yard attempt here from Zuniga. Ready to hold it. Low snap. He gets it up. And does it sneak over?
It snuck over.
It does. The low snap. He barely got it up, but he was able to get it over the upright or the crossbar barely. And the Tigers take a 10-0 lead here. Let's take a 30-second break. We'll come back after this timeout.
Hold was good.
Yeah, he did a great job.
That Tiger scoring drive, 6 plays, 32 yards, took 1 minute and 33 seconds, capped off by the Giancarlo Zuniga 25-yard field goal.
All right, we are back here. Tigers take a 10-0 lead here. They had a 25-yard field goal by Giancarlo Zuniga. Doing great work here tonight. It's 10-0. Tigers going to pooch kick it again. Right at the same spot at about the 27. Now he's got a space. He turns it back inside. Tigers got to cover. Got to make a tackle. He's going back all the way across the field. Zuniga did just enough to slow him down. Tigers going to bring him down near the 45. Their 45, actually going to be their 43. So good field position here for Heritage. As Tigers with a 10-0 lead give up pretty good field position here on the kickoff return.
Yeah, it really was. We didn't have, they cut us off well. Because all they really have to do is get to the side that we pooch kick it and shield us off, and then you've got a guy that can run.
So the Tiger defense is back on the field here. Got a little different formation here, a little tighter this time. Got 2 wideouts on the right side, bring the H-back in motion, bring the man in motion. The quarterback's going to tell what happened.
It's play faking everybody.
Yeah. Oh,
the quarterback's keeping.
He did.
You had
only got 2 though.
You had Josiah Lopez and Adrian Bivens on that tackle. They love him. They love him running the ball. Now
yes.
they'll give it to him and design those runs. He is a big old boy, and they like his big body pounding.
44 in the backfield. Owen Minucci bringing a man in motion, going to hand it off to the running back. Coming to the left side, got some space. He is straight ahead. Tigers bring him down. Going to be a first down, though. Their first down of the game, down to the Tiger 32. 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Shout out to some of our sponsors here. Micro Title and the Wagner Law Firm. Ace Leo's Plumbing. Linda Housley State Farm. Got to play golf with their representative today, Mr. Doug Coursey. YMCA of Corsicana and Sunset Realty. Appreciate all you guys for supporting Tiger football. And in motion, dropping back to pass. Pressure. Running the screen pass across the middle. And got lots of room at the 10, 5. And that will be a score for Braden Avila.
Here. We got a flag.
And there's a flag in the middle of the field. Maybe they were downfield.
I think it might have something to do. I don't know why I want to say it's because as the umpire threw the flag, he's looking at the quarterback as he runs off. We had 2 of our guys below the hash there, so it'll be interesting to see what they call.
All right.
Or you might be right, Rusty. They might have had somebody downfield. But
they're going the other way.
Yeah.
Hear the call. Can't hear what he said. Chuck, could you hear what he said?
I caught the tail end of it about he threw the ball behind the line of scrimmage, so therefore there was not a penalty.
Okay. Well, they were looking for it at least, so touchdown. Cuts the score there. It's a touchdown pass to 1. Extra point is up and good. And it was quickly get this game 10-7 now. Midlothian Heritage closes the gap. You're listening to Corsicana Tiger football on the ranch. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout.
We would like to thank Small Engine Sales and Service, LLC, for their continued support of Tiger Athletics. And also, ladies and gentlemen, tonight in our concession stands, we have Chick-fil-A sandwiches. We also have Domino's Pizza. Show your support for the Tigers and enjoy some delicious chicken sandwiches and pizza.
That's all right. We had a kickoff there, and the Tigers get the return from C.J. Davis on a short kick, get it up to the 35, where they will take over. And the Heritage defense has been really solid here tonight. Every possession, Mark's had one big run, got it down to the 10, but other than that, really not a lot of positive plays.
Yeah, and knowing that going in, I mean, at least I felt like that going in.
Yeah, your defense is going to have to get stops now.
Yes.
Because their defense is. They only gave up 21 to Terrell. So trips to the left side, dropping back to pass, looking to the right side, going down the field to Petty. Good coverage. Man, he did a great job pressing him up down the side toward the sideline, running him out of real estate. That's a good job there by Zach Haggerty, the corner.
I felt like Petty he closed that gap on himself. He made that tighter because I just felt like he was getting closer and closer to the sideline, and he's got to own that space.
He's got to give himself some room to run that.
Yes, he does, and force that defender more inside so he can fade, and he does a good job with that.
2nd and 10, Mark Brown hitting the backfield, trying to stay alive, and again, it's one of those defenses you feel like they got more on the field than 11 sometimes, and he's going to be all the way back to the 29.
Yeah, well, the defensive end there is the guy that ended up making that play. Let me see. He is the defensive end on that left side right there, and we didn't touch him. And
helps, right?
Yeah.
So it'll be 3rd and long, 3rd and 16. Tigers with a 10-7 lead, but it's special teams and defense so far that have caused that. Offense hasn't moved the ball a lot. Mark's kind of uncovered there in the slot. Going to throw it. Been able to connect to Petty right there as he's running a slant. He's high and behind him, so Tigers will have to punt it here on 4th down. Out to punt.
Yeah, the deep incompletion, the stop behind the line of scrimmage with Mark, and then that pass right there that just, I don't know, it just didn't feel right.
Did you see how they were covering? They really weren't over Mark. Run him on the seam route or a little slant. High kick, a lot of pressure. He's able to get it off, but got a good bounce. See where it went out of bounds. Is right at midfield. Going to be at the 47, 48 of the other side of the ball on Heritage side. So they've had good field position all night. They just haven't been able to do a lot with it to that last drive. But that middle screen from the wide receiver has hurt us several times over the last few games.
Yeah, and they just let it clear. So they let everybody clear out, and then they just drop it in there. And everybody's so deep, and you've got somebody with speed, and they know where they're going to be. And so it just gives them a bigger advantage right there.
I'll tell you what, I mean, we've got a pretty aggressive pass rush at times, and we're going to be able to take care of that. And they're going to hand it off here to Davis, and he's got a little room. He's going to get it inside the 45 of the Tigers down to the 44 of Corsicana.
Did a good job of spilling the play. There's that little H guard counter, did a good job of spilling it. We just didn't have our linebackers filling it in there. They were able to run through that crease, and it turns into a jumble of bodies.
2nd and 2. Running back lined up to the left. Tight end H-back bringing a man in motion. Going to hand it off on the jet sweep. There's a flag. Should be a pre-snap. Should be 5 yards the other way.
Yeah, I've noticed in film they tend to do that. Try to get off the line quick. And that shows, especially with them running that little jet sweep outside, they're trying to get in position till they get to the outside shoulder or that second level. So getting a little anxious right there. I'm glad they caught it.
2nd and 7 now. Take that running back off. That's Minucci. You're going to bring 6 on the field. Well, they run a lot of guys in and out of there. I think he's a receiver, though. Davison back in at running back. Bringing receiver across the formation. Going to hand it off, coming back to the left. Got a little room. Had a lead right there, and he's going to be hit. Brought down at the 39, but it'll be a 1st down for Heritage.
Just didn't have that support there. That gap opened up. It got inside. They came around it. Just didn't have any support there with it.
So they're going to be 1st down and 10 at the Tiger 39. Longo brings his team up. He's got Davison at running back. He's got 2 receivers out to the right side. That's the wide side. 1 receiver left. Got an H back in, bringing a man in motion. Going to hand it off to him and go back. It's going to be a flea flicker going down the field. Oh, my goodness, a little wheel route out there. Nobody was there. He got lost in the shuffle and will be a touchdown. What a great play.
Yeah, and everything happened right behind the line, the offensive line and where they were protected. Handoff, the other handoff, the little toss back to the quarterback. Everything happened.
And they were in
right
tight,
there.
you know, and then he just snuck out there.
Yeah.
Well-designed play.
Yep. And he just hung in there and got away. We let him go.
That's the H-back or the tight end right there. So it's 13-10 now. Heritage takes their first lead of the night. And the snap. Bad snap. Ball's on the ground. They're going to have to look for the man. There's nobody there. He's just going to throw it away. So a little opening there. It's going to stay 13-10.
I'll take that.
So that's going to do it right here for now. 2:23 to go in the first quarter. Heritage 13, Corsicana 10. We'll be back after this 30-second break.
13 to Corsicana Tigers 10.
All right, back here, Community National Bank and Trust Stadium, Corsicana Tiger football is being brought to you by our title sponsors, Vans Custom Jewelers and Community National Bank and Trust of Texas. Both kickers are short. They're going to pooch it this time. Going to be caught at about the 29. Tigers, that's C.J. Davis. He's going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 34, where the Tigers will take over with 2:20 to go here in the first. Trailing for the first time tonight. Tiger offense really hasn't been able to get much going. And certainly we got 1 first down, I believe, in the game. Need to string some stuff together here. So Tigers come back. They come back in a 2-back set.
Tigers football, 1st down and 10.
You got Keenan it lined up right of the quarterback, Mark back in the pistol.
And they're in their usual even front. Look like they have man coverage out to the 2 receiver.
Going to hand it off to Mark. Going to be led by Murphy. Not much doing, though. He's going to get a yard, maybe 2. Looks like they're going to give him the 36, so a couple of yards right there. Tigers giving a little look. They haven't really shown that 2-back look much this season. Ran it some last year.
Yeah.
2nd and 2. I think right now the Tigers just gotta have to be patient. Take some 2-yard runs.
Yeah.
So he can get one and maybe get through. Hand it off to Murphy inside. He's going to push forward for a little. Looks like he's going to get to 38.
You know, and we're, like I told you in pregame, they're good about holding their gap, and they're good about keeping us up. We aren't moving them like we need to. And Keenan didn't really have anywhere to go because we had one of our offensive linemen right there in his face. So we've got to be able to move them a little bit and get them out of the way.
3rd and 6. Tigers have only completed one pass in the first quarter. That was a swing pass out to Braxton Stoner. This one's complete, but that's C.J. Davis. And it's only going to get a couple more to the 40. So it'll bring up 4th down. Good. They're good side to side, and they're good deep. So
and those outside linebackers that they've widened out because they give you that 4-1, cheat in a little bit, maybe looking at 4-2, but they're in that 4-1 look, and those outside backers, they do a great job of breaking down and working to make a sure tackle instead of like some people would go in there and try to just dive into us, and we're able to get away. Those guys do a better job of,
running through the tackle. Yep. 4th down, snap. A little more time. High kick. Fair catch called at the 35. So that's where Heritage will take over. And with 22 seconds left here in the first quarter, not as good a field position as they have been getting here tonight.
No, we'll take it another 10 yards back. Yes. We'll do that.
Well, this is going to be a lot of pressure on your defense here tonight. Defense has produced a couple of fumbles. Or one we thought was a fumble, was an incomplete pass, and then a second was a sack fumble. So, and then you had the punt return for a touchdown. Offense is really struggling. Again, size-wise and technique-wise, these guys do it right. They're good athletes, good, strong physical. So it's going to be a tough sledding here for your offense tonight. Maybe again you pound away and break one. Bringing a man in motion, going to hand it off, coming to the left side, taking it outside, and again gets that outside sealed and gets good yardage out here to the 43-yard line. So a gain of, what was that, 8 yards?
8.
So
well, hold on, let me see.
We got a flag?
No, it is 8. I thought they were going further, but it's 8.
Second? Yeah, 2nd and 2.
We made the adjustment to the motion coming across, and we shifted and moved towards the motion, and then they ran back behind that motion. So there's a little adjustment and change
changing their tendency, right?
Yes, absolutely.
2nd and 2, bringing the motion to our side. Now he's going to go back across, go around, arc route. But again, Davis would get nice little circle route through the line of scrimmage and going to come up and get past midfield for another 1st down.
Bernard Jennings and Burrell there to make the tackle. And that's tough when your defensive end's making a tackle 5 yards or so down on the field.
All right, that's the end of the first quarter. It's 13-10. We got a check presentation going to the House of Refuge. That's from the Heritage Bowl, which Richie and I both are part of. We'll go ahead and take a 30-second break, and when we come back, we'll talk about that a little bit. You listen to Corsicana Tiger football on the range.
Transitional home ministry for women and children here in Corsicana was lost to a devastating fire. Tonight, the Heritage Bowl Board is making a presentation to the House of Refuge, its sole beneficiary for the upcoming December 6th Heritage Bowl, powered by Riot. Presenting the check to Compassion Corsicana's Mel Castillo and the House of Refuge, Joanne Pearson is Heritage Bowl Board Chair, Eric Bonner, board members Raymond Lennox, Stephen Nutt, Brandon Owen, and Susan Hale of Riot Platforms. The bowl game.
All right, we are back. If you're watching on the stream, you can see the presentation. Eric Bonner, Stephen Nutt, Raymond Lennox, all members of the board. To the House of Refuge. As you know, they've had a fire, and so they are our donation, our charity for donations for this bowl season. So happy to do that, and actually we gave it to them a little bit early because the bowl game obviously is the first Saturday in December. Invite you all out. it's a great deal. It's going to be a $5,000 donation, so hopefully that will help them get out and get started on their rebuild.
Yeah, we have helped them before years ago, and then, like Rusty said, with the tragic loss of the home that they used for the House of Refuge, they need all the money they can get to continue that because it helps so many families, kids, and it's very important to the community.
1st and 10 here for Heritage. Got 2 receivers stacked on each side, all out by the numbers. Hand it off inside to Davis. And Tigers do a good job on that play. Going to stop him for a couple yards at the 47-yard line. So good job on the stop there, Coach.
The initial contact by Adrian Bivens, he played that rather well. I felt like our front four really did a good job of maintaining leverage and didn't move out of their gap. So we did a good job with our own gap control, and we're able to keep any of the linemen off that second level, and Adrian's in there to make a play, and then we had other Tigers rally behind it.
2nd and 8, bringing the man in motion, left to right. Gonna hand it off to Davis again, going to left side. Fidel Gonzalez gets out there and makes some contact, brings him down to 45.
I don't know if Josiah had a blitz or what was going on there, but the guy that you count on to squeeze the play is gone. So now you've got 2 blockers on one. Your scraping linebacker that you have there. And, I felt like the Tiger defense really covered that very, very well.
That's 3rd down and 6. Tigers sure could use a stop and get these guys off the field.
Big play right here.
Big play. It's going to be a little tighter on the right side. 1 receiver up top on the left. Rolling out to the right side, looking to pass. Going to throw the out route, inside route, actually to the tight end. He just caught the touchdown pass. That's 23, Charles Lee. And he will have enough for the 1st down to the 36.
Nice little play, and they're hurry up.
Just a flood route. They just had more guys over there and waiting for who pops. And hands it to Davis going out wide to the left. If we get hooked and the Tigers still don't get him down, it's going to be a 1st down out near the 20-yard line. Going to mark it at the 23.
Man, I think he got cracked back. That was Frank out there, and I felt like Frank got out-leveraged and cracked on, and I thought they've done away with that block because those crack plays aren't plays that should be called.
Yeah, as an old strong safety, you know about those.
Yeah, you dang right. Some of them get you. You always had to have your head on a swivel back then, but now you don't necessarily do, and I felt like that was – he's not head up on him. He's getting him at an angle. So that's my
your take?
That's my little take, my little whiny take. A little whiny take on the fact that our leverage guy got cracked.
Got a timeout on the field here. It's called by the Tigers. Need to give their defense a break. And they will have a 1st down at the 22 of the Tigers. And they have scored 13 straight to take the lead. Scored on each of their last offensive possessions. And Tigers need to stop this momentum as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
1st and 10, Jaguars.
And don't get cracked back.
Yes. Jaguars come in now. They've got only 2 wideouts and 1 back. Now they're bringing that motion man across to the right side, put him in the slot on the right side.
Double tight look, got to take care of those.
Hand off to Davis going to the left side. Tigers do a good job there. He does still end up getting decent yards to the 18, picked up 4.
Walker and Jennings on the play there.
They love to run from right side, slanting back over the left. Don't they go out to off tackle almost? Kind of.
Yeah, it's, at least this half, everything's been toward their sideline. And those are sometimes tendencies and things that you keep in mind.
Going to hand it off up the middle. And that's not Davis, but he will have enough for a 1st down to the Tiger 11. And they really haven't thrown the ball, had to throw the ball a whole lot because they've been able to move the ball on the ground. Hand it off. Quarterback's going to keep it going out to the left side. He's got a lot of room. He's going to get in the end zone and bowl over a Tiger there in the end zone. So it'll be a touchdown run by Monalongo. That's a pretty well done drive.
He is very physical and very confident of himself, because usually you got quarterbacks that are just going to try to make it in and avoid contact.
Sneak out of bounds after they get in. Yeah.
He lowered his shoulder after he got across the goal line. Yeah, that was a meticulous play. Threw the ball that one time on the 3rd and 6, and everything else was all wrong.
Snap, kick, hold. Should be good. It is. It's 20-10 now as the Tigers find themselves in a hole, down 9:16 to go here in the half. We'll be back up to this timeout.
Heritage Jaguars 20, the Corsicana Tigers 10. I'd like to recognize our second quarter sponsor, Hometown Medical. Just like Friday Night Lights, Hometown Medical roots run deep. Charles Donahoe and his staff keep our Tigers and their families healthy. Visit Hometown for all your medical needs. We would also like to thank Whataburger for providing the food for tonight's game. Quaylen Walker back deep for the Tigers. Midlothian Heritage recovers the kickoff. It's Jaguar football. It's 1st and 10 from the Corsicana Tiger 34-yard line.
Shift on the defensive line, bring a man in motion. Fake the handoff, quarterback's going to keep it going around left end. And, man, he just makes guys miss and gets positive yards out of nothing and gets down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line, looks like.
Brown was in on the play there. Yeah, we just grabbing at him.
6-yard gain.
Instead of just really reaching and going after him, just reaching out. He wants to punish us, let's punish him.
They have us offside. Nope.
Nope.
Throwing the ball deep. They ran the play like they did, and it was a touchdown. So, good pass right there. Again, it's out to number 6, Cohen Gorowski. It is a one-play drive for a touchdown. Just like that, the Tigers are down 26-10.
Yeah, that's quick.
Yes.
That was quick.
Well,
that was quick.
We'll go down to Chuck here in a minute. We have been neglecting him way too much in the first. We didn't give him time when things were going good. We'll give him some time when things aren't going good, I guess.
Change things up, change the pace.
Snap, hold, kick, all good. 27-10. We'll be back. When we come back, we'll have Chuck. We'll be right back after this.
Before the half, our new score, Jaguars 27, Tigers 10.
It's got to be zapped out there. We got to get something to pick them back up.
It is. I'm going to whine a little bit since I got to talk when things went bad. But no, seriously, they started off the game with that big Alan Walker hit, and a whole lot of momentum, and you got a big special teams play, and you're in it, and then you look up and you're down 27-10. So you're right, Rusty and Rich. Air has been let out, and you have the special teams snafu. Tigers need to hold on to the ball here a little bit and get that defense some rest.
I think we just misjudged where the ball was. I think the second level misjudged. Thought it might have been deeper. So here we go. Here's the kickoff. Again, they actually even shorter than that. Ball's on the ground. I think they're saying they got it. Again, that was almost a little chip shot over the line. And they come out with the ball right there. And man, things went downhill in a hurry here for this Tiger team. Front line was trying to make a catch on the ball. We're pleading our case that we had it on the ground. They pulled it away.
Guys, get away from the official. Let's get our defense.
They're not going to replay it. They made their call. Let's go.
Yeah, we're not listening to them.
Got to play some defense. So 8:38 to go.
2 kickoffs in a row.
Yes.
Makes things very difficult.
Down 27-10. And they have the ball.
Missing a corner.
Yep. We don't have a corner. Timeout. Timeout.
Football, 1st and 10.
So we get a timeout called. So, yep. All right. Well, things are going from bad to worse right now. So we got to regroup here. Coach Rogers got to get his guys on the sideline and get them regrouped, and we need to do some work here and get things rolling again. So, all right, Coach, you've been in this spot. What do you say?
Well, you do your best to maintain your composure as a coach. You don't grind on them. You tell them what they need to make sure they're doing. They do things right, because you had a series that lasted 3 plays, 4 plays, and then we turned the ball right back over to them. So those things are fresh. They're fresh on your mind and as to what guys did or did not do well, and you just reiterate that. You tell them to watch for certain things that, their tendency in a quick turnover situation they might do. Like the single wing, turn around, spin around, quarterback keeping it. Watch them draw it. Watch the ball. Don't let them draw you off sides. Let's just play. Let's make a change right here.
All right, going to hand it off to Davis. He's going to make a man miss, but not by much. He's only going to get a yard out of it, it looks like. So,
yep, Fidel missed. We can't miss those. We can't miss those opportunities. That's a big opportunity there. That's a 3 or 4 yard loss. And we miss it, and then he still gets a yard off of it. Bivens ended up leading the way on the tackle there. But those opportunities that we have, we've got to take advantage of it.
2nd down and 9. Bring him up. Twins on the right side, 1 man out to the left. Bringing a man in motion across the formation to the left side. Hand it off inside to Davis. He's just picking and choosing. Frank Jackson there grabs him and stops him again. I think he only got a yard, I believe, to the 37. So the Tiger defense doing a much better job here against the run. Brings up a 3rd down and 8.
Great rebound by Fidel. Gonzalez there.
Plug that up.
Yes, and so now we are seeing that he can defeat the guard that he's over. He can make plays. So I got to give him some energy right there. We got to have some good energy defensively when he's doing those kind of things.
3rd down and 8. Dropping back to pass. Being pressured. Tigers are going to have it. It'll be a sack. It'll be Lopez and Walker. That's a sack. Brought to you by the Brinson Auto Group. And the Tigers going to force a punt for the first time in a while. So good work right there.
Great job by both those guys. Fantastic.
So 4th down, bring the punting team out. 2 men deep. It's been our best offense tonight.
Yes, it has.
Got 2 back. Kickoff. It's a short kick, and it's going to be way short, unable to be caught and returned way out of bounds. Should be good field position here for the Tigers. They don't have it at the 34. Not as good as a 95-yard kickoff return. We'll take it. We got to get some offense going, and the offense has really been stymied here.
Yeah, that pigskin didn't cross the end zone that we're trying to keep them out of, so that was success.
Well, the good thing is you lost 2 kickoffs in a row, and you did not let them score, at least on that second one. So you're still got a chance here. You're down 17. We've been here before. So if you score right here, you're back in the ball game. 2 receivers to the right side, going to hand it off inside. You're going to press it outside. And again, just nowhere to go. They've done a great job here tonight against the Tiger run game.
Mark's got to give his guys a chance to make the block, make contact, because he ran into the back of Stoner there. He didn't give Stoner a chance to get inside and make that block so he could cut off of him. He ran into his back, so that bounced him outside where they've got 2 or 3 guys, whereas if he cuts off Stoner, he's got a chance to at least gain 3 or 4 and not lose 3 or 4.
He comes into the game with 609 yards rushing, averaging 11-point-something a carry. And tonight he has struggled to get a yard at a time. Going to throw it outside to the inside receiver. It's caught. Trying to cut back inside. And again, good coverage. The Tigers will get it up past the original line of scrimmage up to the 38-yard line. Gain of 7. So it's going to be 3rd down and a more reasonable number here, about 6 or 7.
I'd love for them, he's running outside, so the pass is out wide. I'd love for them just to keep running that loop, keep running the curve right there and get all he can get instead of slowing down and give the pursuit that they have a chance to really secure a tackle there.
Yeah, the ball was kind of on his back hip, his trailing hip. I guess kind of forced him back inside, it looked like.
Yeah, fellas, your OC has lost his communication with upstairs. That's why the timeout's happening.
Okay, that's good. So maybe we need to get that fixed. We need all the communication we can get right now on the offensive side. So we have a timeout. It's 3rd down and 6. Let's take a 30-second break, and we'll be right back. All right, here we go. It's a big 3rd down and 6 here for the Tigers. Got Mark Brown on the field. You got Keenan Murphy in the game. He's part of the bunch. I think maybe that's a blocking setup here with him right there. Going to run a quick toss out here.
You got 4-1 in the box right there. Run that ball.
So
of course,
3rd
they've
down.
got 4-2. Yep. Well, even more so.
So they're going to run the quick toss out here to the left. Got a little space up to the inside the 40. He's going to be short, but not by much, I don't think. 43, I think he's a yard short.
Yep.
That's the right call. 4th and a yard, you got to go for it. Right here, you're in the spot. Then Christian Evans in the game at running back. Stoner's back in. Walker's back in. Wetzel's back in. Got your short yardage group in. Crumpton in to play center.
And they're running in more D linemen.
Yeah, they're running in big boys.
So they'll have a 5-man front. They'll have a 5-2.
So they're going to run up to the line. They're going to line up in under center. And they direct snap. And it's, he's got the 1st down. Mark Brown, but he's got the 1st down.
That was Alan Walker.
Was it? Oh, yeah. That's Allen right there.
That's Allen.
Good job by Allen. Saw that top of that number. Good job right there. Again, direct snap as Pointer ran out from under center.
Yeah. Graham can't cause a fumble, Jaguars.
So Tigers take over now.
Nice play. I like
continue the drive. We got a 1st down. It's Chuck Spain body 1st down.
I like that.
Jonathan Gray comes in the game at receiver.
Fellas, Mark Brown's out. He's got his hand smashed a little bit. He'll be back.
Okay. Thanks, Chuck. Appreciate that. So 1st down here. Going to hand it off to Murphy. He runs into the back of his own man, I believe.
He does.
Got a yard.
He does. We just kind of stand in the way instead of going and attacking and moving somebody somewhere, because all the running back needs to see is their rear end, and they know where it is. He's between the defender and making it safe. So
it looked like he might have a hole there for a minute.
Yes.
2nd and 9. 2 receivers on each side. I hand it off to Murphy. He's hit right in the hole. Got another yard.
We just don't get to the second level there. That linebacker had a free shot and was able to make a play. We just didn't get anybody up to that next level right there.
Well, you know, in the other games, that hasn't been a big deal.
No, you're right.
Because the Bracks have been able to make those backers miss, and these guys don't miss. Right. 3rd down and 8. Snap, dropping back, pointer, throwing it out. Hits the man underneath. That's Petty. He's going to be short of the first down, couple yards. It'll be 4th and 1 or 2 here. Actually, they're going to give him the 47, aren't they?
It looks like 1. 4th and 1.
4th and 1 again.
Or 3. No, it is 1.
Yep.
3/4 of a yard.
2 minutes to go. Got the 2-minute timeout, so the Tigers will come over and talk it over. Let's take a 2-minute break. It is 27-10. Tigers down. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout. All right, back here, 2 minutes to go in the half. Tigers down 27-10. Tigers with another big 4th down. They went a little trickeration last time on the short yardage offense with a direct snap to Walker. Now the Tigers in base offense here. Going to be in 3 receivers. Got Evans in the game. Going to hand it off to him, go to the right side, and he's hit. He spins forward. It's going to be close. I think he's short. Looks like he is short by actually he loses a yard. So Tigers run 8 plays, but they're going to have to turn it over here with 1:53 to go in the half, and they'll have another opportunity. And unfortunately, Chuck, you got number 7 on the sideline and a big 4th down.
Yeah, never good when he's on the sideline, period, but especially when it's 4th and 1. Tigers just run out of their base offense hoping to get something there. And that Midlothian defense, like you said, Richie, this seems, or both of you, it seems like they have a little more than 11 men on the field.
All right, the defense for the Tigers come back. I got to hang on here for the last 1:53. Got trips wide to the right side, single receiver up by the visitor sideline. Running back is to the right of the quarterback. Going to hand it off. Nope, RPO caught inside, and Frank Jackson's going to bring him down at the 44-yard line. Clock's running.
He opens to that read side, and, of course, when he sees the linebacker coming, it's real easy and real quick to make that decision and throw it.
2nd down, low snap. Rolling to his left, going to be pressured, throws it up. Got a man by himself, and it's caught. And we're going to get him out of bounds as we turn a guy loose down the sideline. Down to 15.
Yeah, and ran a little wheel route right there, and the corner stuck on the outside receiver, and that inside receiver ran the wheel route, so you don't know if we were in man or in zone.
So 1st and 10, 15, going to be kept by the quarterback. Tigers are right there. Bivens going to have a tackle for a loss all the way back to the 20-yard line. Great job right there by the defense. That's a tackle for loss brought to you by McKee Lumber Company.
Yeah, that was a big play. That was a real big play that needed to be made, especially in that situation, because they a little short pass here, a dang wheel route there, and they're just moving the ball on us and just making us like it. So that's a huge play.
So it's second down and 14, 1:10 to go. We'll just keep it right here. And again, those guys, those linebackers is just everywhere. And time a big play. I think he was kind of busted play in the backfield, and he had to keep it. And Tigers reacted quickly up. And were able to get that tackle and not giving me anywhere to go with the ball. So I think it's really important here that you at least force a field goal try.
Oh, I think so. We're, that last play right there, and he could have been on a read.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure that they give that quarterback the option there and give a two-way for him, whether he gives it or reads it right there, and don't be surprised if he steps back to pass like he's done time and time again and things open up. Guys don't get to finish their routes, and he runs a quarterback draw. So we just got to keep our eyes on him. He's the main target right here.
Second and 14, bringing the man in motion. Sends him out wide to the left. Running backs to quarterback's left, dropping back to pass, looking downfield. Throws a slant. Boy, that's on the money and a great catch. Wow, Haggerty with the catch. Done a really good job playing cornerback, goes out to receiver. Montenegro puts a bullet right on him.
He really does, and with that ball coming in with that kind of speed, that catch was very difficult to make. All hands, and makes the catch and gets across the end zone, goal line.
33-10, kick is on his way. Looks good. 34-10 here as we head to 1:04 to go. Tigers with one last chance, see if they can scratch before the end of the half. Let's take a 30-second break and listen to Corsicana Tiger football here on the ranch. All right, we got the Northside Baptist kickoff coming. Tigers down 24 here. She would like to get a big play before half.
Hey, just catch that kick.
Well, that's a good start, right? We've struggled with that.
That's a big play.
And they kick it deep, and it's caught at about the 20. Coming to the left side is Walker. He's got one punt return for a touchdown. Not going to have much luck here. Oh, they're going to blow him dead. He spun all the way up to the 30, but they're going to mark him at the 27. His progress had stopped for a minute. 55 seconds to go here.
You're going to sit there and let him struggle, and he gets through, and then they call it.
Let's see here. Let me give you some score, how they have scored. They beat Greenville 41-0, probably shut that down at halftime. Beat Ennis 56-21. Beat Terrell, lost to Terrell 21-14. Beat Crandall 52-35. Beat Poteet 52-20. So, yeah, they're not shy. They're able to put up points. So it's not unusual thing for them. I think right here you just got to be careful. You can't try to make. You can't score 24 points here before half.
No.
Don't make a mistake that costs you more.
And milk the clock.
Yeah. Dropping back to pass, looking down the field. Throwing the post route. It's caught by Petty. Best play tonight for the Tigers. And put it on a rope. That's a great throw by Pointer right there. Got a Chuck's Paint body first down inside their territory.
Overall, great play. You can't beat that. Petty had great position on the defensive back and just a great throw. They just keep running.
It throws the inside route to Gray. He's going to have another Chuck's Paint body first down. Gets it up there, spreading them out. I love that. Got a little space there. We haven't had much space to throw to tonight.
2 great throws, but 2 great catches. I really love the fact that Jonathan just kept running and kept running that curve right there. That was a great play.
So 1st and 10. And back to pass, looking at Petty. Double coverage right there. He throws it out wide. And it's caught by Conley, and he makes a miss. He goes to get down inside the 15. It'll be another first down for the Tigers.
And he's out of bounds with 22 seconds
to the
left.
14. Great job right there. Another Chuck Payton body first down. I think that's more first downs on 3 consecutive plays than we had in the first half.
That play was discombobulated because our CJ didn't know what the play was. The ball snapped. He's still looking at the coaches, and then Kevin just throws it up, happens to fall in Willie's hand.
So 1st down and 10 from the 14. Actually, the 13. Tigers sure could use a touchdown here before half. Got 22 seconds left. Dropping back to pass. Throwing the corner out to the inside receiver. Just outside his hands. Trying to hit C.J. Davis.
C.J. had great position.
Yep.
Just get the ball up and over instead of having C.J. run another 20 yards to try to get a ball that's thrown like an out route.
Yeah.
Just throw that corner route. He's open.
Threw him a little flat. If he'd have caught it, it would have been short of the goal line, about a yard. And he was throwing that really well in warm-ups.
Mm-hmm.
All right, get trips to the right side. Dropping back, got Conley running a route here, and he's going to be pressured, and he's going to be thrown for a big loss. And he's down. He's down at the 29-yard line. He's down. It's a huge loss. Takes you out of field goal range. So all that for nothing.
All that for nothing.
Yeah, they'd blown the whistle several times. But, again, big loss. I think he was wanting to throw a fade to Conley, and Conley was running a stop. Not really sure, but a lot of stuff got messed up, and it takes you out of field goal range.
Yeah, it does, and you've got to get something. First down, we've got to get to the 3.
Yeah.
And you've got to get something out of bounds just to give yourself a chance to be able to kick it. And if they're going to play us off 4 deep.
Run to the 20 and stop.
Yes. And run to it and be close to the out of bounds. Be close to the sideline.
Do what?
We had a penalty, and so they ran it 10 seconds off, so that's the half.
What was the penalty, Chuck?
That I'm unaware of.
Okay. All right, well, Tigers will not have a chance to score here. Tigers go in at halftime down 34-10. We'll be back. We will have the Get to Know interview coming up after this 2-minute timeout.
Heritage High School is proud to present Midlothian's award-winning Heritage Bells under the direction
of Miss Lauren Lyle.
All right, welcome to Get to Know here with a couple of senior golfers, Jake McSpadden and Jackson McMath. Thanks for joining us here, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, these guys are some pretty good golfers. I see them working all the time at the golf course. So practice for you guys is really not practice, right? You're getting to play golf. It's got to be fun.
That's exactly right.
Yes,
It's just it's fun. We get to go after school and play golf till 7 o'clock and do what we love.
Well, I know it. I see Jackson there later than that sometimes. So,
Oh, yeah.
do you ever leave the golf course?
I mean, I live there now, so I'm pretty much
Makes it
there.
a lot easier, right?
I'm there at all times. I can hit balls at midnight and do whatever I want.
Well, I mean, it certainly has helped you guys get better. And talk a little bit about your season. What's it look like? You know, I know last season as a team we didn't make regionals, but you were able to make it.
Yes,
made
sir.
it all 3 years in school.
Yes, sir.
I know that's probably got to be a team goal to get to regionals this year.
Yes, sir.
It kind of stung, I'd say, last year because year before last we made it. Same team, we lost one guy, and so we had high hopes, and then we didn't make it. But I think this year we are looking at probably the best golf team I've had since we've been in high school. I think that we can be really good this year. We can go out and get cracking at it here pretty quick.
So when did you guys start playing golf? When you first started swinging the golf club?
I started in 8th grade.
That's the first time you started playing?
I swung a little bit before that, but I started playing tournaments in 8th grade and taking it serious.
Okay, what about you, Jake?
Yeah, so I mean, my uncle has been kind of getting me going a lot. I started playing when I was little. I mean, every now and again, but I really started playing probably 7th grade with my older brother. He was on the golf team too.
So how long did it take? How many, before you felt like, I'm getting pretty good at this. This might be something I want to do and compete at?
Probably took till my sophomore year where I started to feel comfortable in tournaments. And
let's see, you made regionals as
I made
freshman,
regionals my first
so.
year, but I started to feel more comfortable my sophomore year.
And I mean, tournaments they're a whole different animal. I'd be especially my freshman year, I'd be at the country club shooting 80s, and then go to the tournaments and shoot 100. And it's just a whole different beast. And a lot of adrenaline. You got to golf so mental, and it's tough. So heck, probably junior year is whenever I really figured out. I mean, hey, I can do this in tournaments too.
Well, and again, golf is you're so on the spot. You're by yourself. You don't, I know you play as a team, but you're so individual when you're out there. When you're standing over that 3-foot putt, and it's for a win or to win the hole or whatever, the nerves that come with that. How have you been able to get past that and to just to take that deep breath and not think about the consequences if you miss the putt?
I think it's a really tough thing, especially my first 2 years. I always put the pressure on myself, like if I don't play good, then we don't win or things like that. But you just kind of have to learn that your teammates got your back, and when if I slip up, Jackson's got me, and if Jackson slips up, same thing. You just kind of got to be like, hey, I'm going to go play golf. It's no different from me playing, right now in this tournament to our district tournament as it is if me and Jackson go out on a Saturday evening and just go mess around and hit some shots.
Well, I know it's such a great game, and you never perfect it, right? You're just always trying to play it, and one day you might go out and shoot 78. Next day you may go out and shoot 98, right? Depending on the way things go. But I know you guys are in a really tough district in Region 2, and pretty much all the sports, but especially golf and tennis, are very difficult. Talk about what it's going to take to get through that and try to get to the state tournament.
I mean, it's going to be hard. We're up against Midlothian, all those good schools, all those up there. It's going to be really hard.
I think another thing is our district we had 2 years ago, so our sophomore year, we would have won our district last year by 100 shots.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then, I mean, just going into that and really feeling like we didn't even play that bad. I mean, I shot 81, 82, and you shot
77, 80.
Exactly. We didn't, and Gabe was right there behind us. I mean, I thought we all played exceptional, and we lost by 40 shots. And so it's a tough district. So we really got to put our head down and get grinding.
Well, it's certainly going to be something I know you're looking at. All right, now, Jake, I know. All right, Coach said you were the activities director, the team chaplain. All right, so how did you come in to get those roles, and as far as something that falls to you?
I think it's something that my mom's instilled in me since I was really young. Just be outgoing, go take full advantage of every situation that you're put in. And so I think my personality is somebody that can go and just have fun and look at the positive side of things, glass half full, things like that.
Yeah, you're going to be president of the fraternity someday. All right, so now Jackson, I know Coach said you're the hardest working athlete he's ever had or ever seen in any sport whatsoever. And your coach has coached some basketball. He played in college, so he's been around. So talk a little bit about what is it that drives you to play golf that much and to get as good as possible?
I think it's just that I like practicing a lot. I mean, you practice how you play, and so I like putting myself in different situations and just practicing all the time.
Well, he said you're out there hitting balls at midnight, so
yes, sir.
That's good stuff. All right, so do you guys ever get tired of playing golf?
I mean, I think it's got its times. Just like anything, you can kind of get burnt out. I mean, we probably both didn't play this summer as much as we liked, but that's the good thing about now is we have that designated time for us to go out there and put our heads down and work at it, and get back in the swing of things. And I think it's just like everything. You need a little bit of a break, but once you get back in it, then you're like, dang, I'm glad I'm playing again.
You ever get tired of it?
Yeah, I definitely do. I
Come
think
on now.
taking a break's good though,
Yeah.
because you can get in it too much, and yeah.
Okay. What do you like to do outside of golf?
I work for my dad a lot, fish, hunt, stuff like that. He does the same.
Yeah, I'm a lot of like that. I work for my dad, and I love hunting, love going duck hunting, love team roping. I love just being outside and having fun.
All right. Well, you guys are seniors, so what's next for y'all?
I'm gonna go to Tech and study animal science, and then pretty much, yeah.
Okay. What about you, Jake?
I plan on going to Texas A&M and
Of course
studying.
you do.
That's a given. Studying rangeland and wildlife fisheries management.
Okay. You don't want to be a lawyer like your mom?
Oh, that's the plan. Yes, sir. I'm just going to have fun at college and take a fun major and then go to law school.
There you go. All right. Get to know these guys. Jackson McMath and Jake McSpadden. We appreciate you joining us, and stay tuned for more of the halftime show after this.
MJB wishes the Corsicana band to do well at area competition tomorrow. Let's go Jags!
Ladies and gentlemen, may I please direct your attention to the sideline opposite of the press box. Corsicana Independent School District is proud to present the award-winning Calico's dance team. All-American officers from left to right are Senior Lieutenant Cassie Fuller, Senior Lieutenant Riley Dunn, Senior Lieutenant Whitney Otto, Senior Lieutenant Cadence Hestand, Senior Lieutenant Miesha Reinhardt, and in the center, the captain, Senior Jaden Jones. Social officers for the dance team are Junior Harper Bulware, Junior Leanna Contreras, Junior Kaidi Cepeda, Senior Joanna Martinez, Senior Caitlin Warren, and Senior Head Social Officer Yamia Richard. The Spirit Girls of the Week are Guadalupe Barreto and Anayeli Castillo. The Dancers of the Week are Jaden Adelby and Kimberly De La Cruz. The Calicos are under the direction of Brittany Lassiter, Elizabeth Talley, and Sonia Rojas. Tonight, the Calicos are performing a fast-paced palm routine to physical. backers are Watkins Construction Company, LLC, Griffin Mountain Funeral Home, Vera Bank, Chuck's Paint and Body, Petty Insurance Group, LLC, Eagle Auto, Winters Oil Partners, LP, Royal Title, Lowell Dunn, PC, Brinson Ford Lincoln, New History Flooring, Colonial Construction, Dusty's Landscape and Fence Company, McKee Lumber Company Incorporated, Corsicana Oral and Facial Surgery, GoCo Trucking, Hometown Flooring, Taylor Rosa Pickleball Club, Custom Tees, Valvoline Express Care, Vans Custom Jewelry Incorporated, Texas L Bucks, and Funtown RV.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the Corsicana Tiger Marching Band. Tonight the band will be performing their UIL program entitled On Wings of Cinder. This depicts the life journey of the fabled Firebird, featuring the music of Stravinsky's Firebird Suite and Both Sides Now by Joni Mitchell. Head drum major is Cassidy Coleman. Assistant drum major is Angie Forellis. The Tiger Band is under the direction of Ricky Hinton, Nathan Williams, Michael Ballou, Brian Cupp, Nicholas Smith, and Aiden Kyle. Please sit back and enjoy this showcase of spirit and pride, the Corsicana Tiger Marching Band.
All right, back here. Got 1 second left on the clock. They're going to stop it there since the band's still on the field as they're finishing up.
They don't need to hear that woo, 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 woo.
Yep, they've got a new, a new routine since they've gone through competition, right? So
yes.
So they're out there doing a little fire and ice looking thing going on. So, and Heritage enters the field regardless, disrespectfully, with the band still playing.
Yeah, and that's not cute.
Yeah.
They think it is. But
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not.
Oh, yeah. So, anyway, so we'll get this second half started here shortly. Again, Corsicana Tiger football brought to you by our title sponsors, Vans Custom Jewelers and Community National Bank and Trust of Texas. And Tigers down 34-10 and have to kick it off here to start. And the home games are tough because we got like 4 guys in the band that are also football players. So they go finish up their performance and then put the pads back on and get right out there and be ready to play.
Yes, that is tough. And, you know, being involved in a lot of different things is great to be a part of and great to engage yourself in other activities. And these guys obviously love to play music and love to be around it. And it's great to see that Coach Rogers gives them that opportunity to go out and play, because when they go to competitions, our football players go with them.
Well, we got a scoring update here brought to you by Fireman's Pest Control. It is 3-1 Dodgers as they try to stay alive in the 5th inning over the Blue Jays. All right, Richie, did you stay up for 18? Did you stay up for 18 innings the other night?
I made it to the end of the 15th.
Oh, you did better than I did. I did not commit. I could not commit to that. I was like, I've got to go to bed. So.
I did the best I could, thinking that, and somebody's going to win it, and I'll see it tomorrow.
Yep.
And yes, I did. Now, I hate to say this. I don't know. Well, no, I don't hate to say it, but I've wanted the Blue Jays to win the series to begin with from the start. So I was a Blue Jays guy.
And their grit, after losing that game, what they've done the next 2 games, beating Otani, that's pretty impressive. Yeah. I thought they're going to get smoked that next game with Otani pitching, and that's pretty good stuff.
I did too.
Got another top 25 score here in college football. Memphis 38-7 over Rice, and nobody cares about Penn and Brown. North Carolina, the Fighting Bill Belichick's up 13-10 over Syracuse.
What?
Yeah, how about that?
How about that?
Or is it Jordan? Is she the coach or the assistant coach? I'm not sure. So, all right.
She's the GM.
Yeah.
You know, all these colleges have GMs now.
Yeah, she's the boss.
Whatever they are, it goes. So, good grief.
Well, Tigers back on the field. So are the Jaguars. The Northside Baptist kickoff coming. The Tiger defense will be on the field first. Come out with an onside kick to start.
I'm looking at that front line specifically, you know, just to see who and what they look like, you know.
Let's see. Here we go. Zuniga going to bring it out. We have been pooching it all night. All right, Chuck, we got you back on the sidelines.
I am back, fellas, ready for a good second half.
All right, well, we're going to line it up. Looks like we're going to kick it deep.
We give that look.
Here we go. Zuniga going to have the long run and approach. There's a north side kickoff, and he's going to actually do that and kick it short anyway. I like it. Give them a different look so they can't prepare for it, and they fair catch it. So Heritage will take over at about the 34, 33. So there they go. Going to start it out here.
Ideally, I'd like to have seen it in the 24. I'd like to see that guy make a decision.
Have to go backwards a little bit. Yep.
Yes.
All right, so the Tiger defense got their work cut out for them. They're down 24 here and really could use some big defensive plays to try and get back in it and swing this momentum. They have had a lot of success running the ball.
Yes.
Specifically to the left side, and they're going to run to the left side. Got a good block there and got a lot of room. He's down the sideline, going to go out of bounds at the 45. We'll have a first down here. First play of the half, gain of 12.
Brown got held out here on the edge. He got held by the tight end right at the point of attack, and the line judge here didn't see that. Held to the point where he's holding his jersey, and then once he gets off his jersey, he kind of grabs his face mask, lets it go, but it's holding, and I wouldn't be saying anything if it was across the field, but it's at the point of attack. Got to make that call.
I'm going to hand it off going up the middle here, and Walker grabs him and was able to get him down. Didn't be able to keep his balance and pick up a couple there. So he's at the 47. It'll be 2nd down and 8 here, and you really need to get a stop here and force a punt.
Well, that was a great play right there. Crumpton held up his guard, and they did the little shuffle pull with the backside guard to make it a lead, and he just runs into the back of his own player, and then Allen's able to work around and make that tackle right there. Nice job.
Hand it off again, coming over the left side, kicks it back inside. He's going to have a good gain into our territory, and will be another 1st down at the Tiger 44.
Yeah, 23 holds again, grabs us and throws it, able to throw us down like he stands over us like he's done something. He's holding over here, so hopefully coaches say, hey, what's 23? Good God.
How many penalties have we had? Not but about 2 or 3 in the game. 1st down. Going to hand off again, coming to the left side. Got a good block at the point of attack. He's going to swing forward and get inside the 40 down to the 38-yard line, looks like. Gain of 6.
Nice job by Frank and Adrian to make the play there. The hole that they're able to run through is so wide. They don't have to make a decision, so they're able to hit it running, and they're moving forward, 3 or 4 yards before they make first contact.
2nd and 4. Quarterback's going to keep it, pulls it. Big gain right there. Going to be a 1st down. Going to get in to about the 26-yard line. Another 1st down. As they keep churning away, and they just execute.
They do.
Everything they do is execute. They block it up really well. Big offensive line, good backs.
Looked like our linebackers were inside the blocks instead of scraping over the top with it. And that hole really just got bigger. And one less defender in there to stir things up, so to speak.
Go to the right side this time. Tigers run through the gap there and make the play. Walker with a big tackle for a loss. And then TFL brought to you by Winter's Oil.
I watched him that whole play. I picked him out and watched him that whole play, and he played that absolutely perfectly. Great job of scraping, but you know what? That helped with the front 4, keeping the alignment
guys
going
off
to the next level. Yes.
2nd and 13. Good play there by Allen. Bringing a man in motion. Going to fake the handoff to him, swirl around and hand it off to Davis. He's going to be brought down at about the 24-yard line. Gain of 5.
Josiah Lopez was in on that, and one of our safeties.
3rd and 8 now.
Cooks, Marquise. That's who's in on that.
Coming in from the safety spot.
Yeah, because we got in a big pile of people there at 2nd level.
Quick look, you're going to have a little delay draw. Walker can't bring him down. We'll have a 1st down at least. He's still going inside the 10, going to be brought down around the 6 or 7. Going to give him the 6. Jacob Davis. Man, I like that little delay draw right there.
Yeah, and they'll run that every game. And, there's their one time that they'll probably run it, but Burrell got up the field thinking pass.
Yeah, you're in a 3rd down situation and perfect time to run it.
And he's got to retrace his steps, and it's just hard.
Push in the backfield. Fidel Gonzalez right there in the backfield. Another TFL. Tackle for loss brought to you by GoCo Trucking right there. Back to the 10.
Nice play. Nice slide through there, penetrate, get through. Great job right there.
Gonzalez goes down right there after the play, so he's going to have an injury. And coming in for him is number 45, Thomas Sawyer. Somebody else down on the field on the other side over there.
Yeah, it's Renard Jennings. He came in low once the defender was down, and it's like something with his shoulder.
Well, let's take a quick timeout here as we have an injury timeout. You listen to Corsicana Tiger football here on the ranch. It's 34-10. Heritage with the lead. We'll be back after this 30-second break.
Fidel Gonzalez, one of the shaken up Tigers. The other, number 22, Renard Jennings, making his way off the field. Put your hands together for both the Corsicana Tigers, shaken up on the play. As we return to action, Jaguars driving, second down, 10.
Second and goal here from the 10. Going to hand it off to Davis. Going to get through the middle. He keeps going. Be brought down. Somebody from the Tiger team lost the helmet. That's Bivens. Not a guy you need to be losing the helmet. Have to sit out. Ball's at the 2-yard line. Pickup of 8. Going to be third and goal here as Aaron Dondo comes in the game.
They're just keeping it behind that big offensive line.
About 6 minutes gone here in the second half. In the second half. Going to hand it off to Davis. Gets in behind the pullers, bounces off of the pile and gets it in the end zone.
They got a big offensive line to run behind, and they're very seasoned, and they do things very, very well. And they ran that series right there very, very well.
11 plays, 67 yards, just under 6 minutes off the clock. Here's the extra point. And it's up. Tigers almost block it, but do not. It's good. So it's now 41-10. Heritage with the lead. Let's take a 30-second break. We'll have the kickoff when we come back.
Midlothian Heritage Jaguars 41, the Corsicana Tigers 10.
All right, here's the Northside Baptist kickoff coming. And 2 kickers, both of them short. He's going to line drive it. And it's caught at the 20 by the Tigers. That's C.J. Davis. Brings it back to the right side. He's got a little room to get up past the 30 to the 33. That ball was smoked. Line shot. C.J. caught it above his head. And decent field position.
Just makes you wonder if
would have gone out of bounds.
Would have gone out of bounds, but the angle looked different to us, like it would have stayed at the numbers or right below the numbers.
Yep. So 6:02 to go here as they are able to milk half the clock in the third quarter.
Guys, I feel you may not see some key players just getting ready for next week if my hunch is correct.
Okay. I guess that means 7's not going to be on the field. All right, so Pointer's in the game. He's got Evans at running back. Going to hand it off to Evans. He's hit in the backfield or at the line of scrimmage. I'm going to push forward for a yard, it looks like. And we'll be at the 34-yard line. 5:50 in this third quarter. This third quarter being brought to you by Hometown Flooring. And second down and 9, and they ran, that drive was 11 plays, and all of them were runs, Coach.
Yeah, well.
Dropping back to pass, throwing a stop route, but he throws it outside. Pointer's running in a little bit. So miscommunication there, or maybe just trying to throw it away from trouble. It's going to be 3rd and 9.
Yeah. Jaguars just wanted to, they too want their guys available for next week, and they're running the playoffs as well. And, you know, with a commanding lead like they have right now, and it works, you know, running works on us tonight.
Yep.
So
it's 3rd down. Dropping back to pass. And throw it deep to Petty. Petty's contacted, but he threw it to the outside instead of toward the middle. So
yeah, Petty ran a post, but I don't know how much the DB affected him, or you know what the communication piece was about, like that right there.
So Tigers going to have to punt. 3 and out. Just give up 11 play, 6-minute drive. They run 3 and going to have to give it back to them. And there's the kick. Good kick. Going to be fair caught. Tigers bumping.
Yeah. Did they throw a flag?
They haven't thrown a flag.
There
They
it
did
comes.
finally.
There it
well, he
comes.
picks it up late, and he can't return it after doing that. So I believe that would be a flag,
Well,
too.
hopefully they threw it because of that.
Well, he threw it before that, I think. So.
Well, they didn't throw it initially
They didn't-
with Josiah.
okay, then.
They came in late after the fact. So we'll see. We'll see what the call is.
There's 2 flags on the field. So.
Yes. Hopefully they offset. Interference, and then fair catch.
Illegal fair catch, right?
We'll see.
All right, so here's the call. Yeah, 15 yards on the kick catch interference. And just because it was, guy ran into him as he's trying to cover. Yep, not being aware where the ball was. So they'll have the ball on the Corsicana side of the field. And, bring their offense back. Michael Longo in the game. It's number 5 in it, running back. Hand it off to him. Makes a man miss. And is brought down by Walker. That is DeMar Robinson. He picks up about 9, 8.5. So.
Alan Walker picks up another unassisted tackle.
Yeah, he's getting lots of tackles.
8-yard gain.
2nd down and 2. The thing about Heritage is they're not flashy, they're just solid.
Yes.
Everything, you know, it's 5, 6, 8, 5, 6. Ball's on the ground. Great effort by Jennings to come up with it. Tigers will have the turnover.
Thank goodness he ended up with it, because he slid into it and then it got away from him. He had to reach to his right to get it, but hey, got a little energy right there.
A break, yeah. How about
Yay
that?
for us. Come on.
Yeah, good effort from Jennings. Took him a couple of chances to bring it in, but he does.
Nice little job by Adrian Bivens, because the Jaguar tight end was there, their H-back was there, and then once it came out to his right, Adrian ran up there and pretty much bumped the Jaguar out of the way.
Okay, so Tigers come up to the line. Pointer has his guys. Evans in the game at running back. 4 receivers in the game. Looking to pass it. Throws it high over the left side. And if he puts it on him, it might be picked, because those guys are right there. Well covered.
Yep, he was right on it, knew what the route was, and broke on it well. And thank goodness it was high.
Pass intended for Willie Conley.
Try it again here, 2nd and 10.
Corsicana 43.
Gonna throw it inside right there. It's called by C.J. Davis. Gonna get up to the 48, 49-yard line.
I was glad he ran right into where Willie was blocking. Ran right into him, but then was able to get away and gain some yards after it. So that was very, very good because initially it looked like it was going to be a no-gainer.
Yep, helmet comes off, so he's got to come off the field. Got 2 receivers to the wide side. Stoner in at H-back. It's going to be 3rd down and 4. Calling the play from the sideline. Dropping back to pass. Throwing the post route. Man, he's draped all over Petty right there. No flag. Not the thing you're going to get in the 41-10 game, I guess, but it looked like had an argument, but they're going to, looks like they bring out the punt team.
Yes,
there's Zuniga. Yeah. All the other guys, it looked like the punt team, but waiting for Giancarlo to get out there. And so it'll be 4th down here with 3:40 to go. Pretty good throw there by Petty, by a pointer.
Yeah, it was. It was on the money. Looked much better than the series before post route throw.
It's a good low kick and away from the return man. It's picked up on the bounce. Lopez there, he makes him miss, but he's able to get back in. They'll return it back up to the 25, 6-yard line maybe. So Heritage will take over there. After the turnover, we can't do anything with it, but we do stop their offense on that drive and send them back a little bit.
Oh, Abraham Arredondo on the tackle there. We haven't heard his name called. He came in when Bivens' helmet came off, but he's on the special teams, and he's on all our special teams.
Yep. So here we go now, 3:31 to go in the 3rd quarter. Longo still in the game, going to hand it off and going to be bull forward to the 30. It's a gain of 4. Nothing flashy, nothing impressive about the carry, but it's 4 yards. And, 4 yards 3 times gets you a first down.
Renard Jennings on that play, and you're right, Rusty. It just, they're bodies on bodies. They're able to get to the second level. They do a good job working together.
4-yard gain.
And they're all big. I mean, they're tall guys. They've got reach. They've got some weight on them. So
those tackles are athletic.
Mm-hmm.
Got to hand it off. Nope. Got to RPO. Pops it up in the air. Oh, almost tracked down for an interception. Is that Walker? No. Yeah, Alan Walker.
Yeah, it was.
Good job up front. Was that Burrell maybe with the tip? Let's see if we can get a replay of it.
I thought it was Renard.
Renard could have been a linebacker. Couldn't tell if it was the end of the linebacker there.
Yeah, I didn't have my binoculars on it there.
So 3rd down and 6.
3rd down, 6.
Again, let's get a stop right here.
Yes. Make it happen.
Bringing a man in motion across the formation to this side. A little pressure. Pressure by the Tigers. Gets away from Burrell. Now he's outside. He's going to have plenty of room. We'll have a first down. Looks like the Tigers might get him, but he does a good job of just making a little side step to get away from that and ends up with another first down.
That's that experience. That's that maturity right there. Able to feel what's going on, able to just take a little movement and be far enough away to enable himself to get away and be able to run down the field and get a first down. That was a big play.
That's why 40-year-old Tom Brady, who never broke 5 flat, was able to avoid tackles in the backfield all his career. Hands it off inside. Tackle that time by Crumpton.
Yeah, we get to call his name.
It's short gain there, a couple. Going to get it at the 44.
Gets him a tackle on senior night tonight.
So 2nd down and 8. Big 44, Owen Minucci in the game at running back. He's listed as a linebacker tight end on the roster, but getting some carries tonight. The mode of Rod Bernstein. How about that? Is that a name from the past?
Yes.
Handoff coming on the jet sweep. Got a lot of room around this side, past midfield. Inside the 45, down to about the 42. Another first down for Heritage.
We just got inside our blocks. We were inside the blocks and didn't have that extra support early. It's all down back, 10, 15 yards down the field, and they're able to get that first down right there. Cooks was in on that tackle. Marquise making a play.
Enough for the first and 10.
1st and 10. Said that all night long for them.
Yes, we have.
They hand it off to Robinson. Bivens is there. They're able to bring him down for a short gain. Probably going to get up a yard to the 41.
Having a double blitz from the outside. And so if that's happening, then that means the front four are going inside as well. So nice stuffed play and good job by Bivens to continue to run down the line there. Well, we're going to call it good in this quarter.
All right, that's going to do it here for the 3rd quarter, 41-10. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout.
We would like to thank B&W Towing for their continued support of Tiger Athletics. And as we end the 3rd quarter, our score, the Midlothian Heritage Jaguars 41, the Corsicana Tigers 10. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to thank our game sponsor, Stewart Toyota of Corsicana. Family owned and operated since 1939, the Stewart family has been a long-time sponsor of Tiger Athletics. Let's go places. For any of your automotive needs, reach out to Stewart Toyota, South I-45 in Corsicana.
2nd and 9, going to be a handoff on the jet sweep. Gonzalez having his big game right there. No gain really on that play.
That's good to see him out there making some things happen.
It's a good athletic play for your defensive tackle on a jet sweep.
Yes. Down the line, running down the line to make that play. Big time improvement from game 1 to now. Fidel's done a good job and probably worked really hard to master his technique, and he's making some plays because of it.
3rd down and 9. Dropping back to pass. Pressured, a lot of room on the left side. Nobody there. He's going to have another first down. Again, just nobody at that second level to come up and get him when everything parted in front of him.
Yeah, we get so far upfield with our defensive end that just, it opens Gertie's gate for him. We could just get out there.
Gertie's gate.
Yeah.
I like it.
Once we get up the field, we've got to retrace. God, it was just so big. So he sees that opening, and out he goes.
First down. Yeah, we got a whistle and a flag, so
got to be on them. That
pre-snap.
They usually have 3 or 4 of these a game, at least from what I've watched.
It is 5 yards back for them. So back to the 36.
Our 11th man just made a play called the yellow flag.
Yeah.
Love it.
Now take advantage of it. 1st and 15. Montelongo still in the game at quarterback. Checking the sideline for a call. Clock is running. Checking over the sideline now. We're ready. Snap. Handed off inside. Josiah Lopez with a TFL. Another tackle for a loss right there. It's brought to you by the Brinson Auto Group.
Nice play. Size of steady defensive end.
Yes. He's really been solid since that first game.
Well, he totally ignored him.
Yeah, it helps.
Yeah, they totally ignored him.
You don't get blocked, it helps.
Yeah, quarterback didn't keep it, so it's give all the way. Ignored him.
Here's 2nd and 16. Handed it off. And he's hit. Not much to do. Going to pick up back to the 35. So gain of 3. Let's recognize some of our other sponsors here, Coach. We got Cortex Steel, Bacon Auto Ranch, R&S Recycling, Oiltown Comics, Collins Street Bakery, and the Texas Mattress Factory. We sure appreciate you guys for sticking with us.
Yes.
And being a part of this. And again, what's been a great season tonight may not be as great, but we still got opportunities in front of us here with a big game next week as we finish up at Ennis in the regular season. It's going to be 3rd down and 13. Going to hand off on the draw play, and it's right up the middle. And he's going to be scoring. Man, it just let that thing clear out. They do a good job of building that crease and hits the hole, and nobody there to tackle him.
Yeah, we played it well. Josiah did a great job of spilling it. We had a linebacker that scraped, but he got pushed out, so it opened that gap, and then we didn't have that 3rd level player come in and be able to make that play.
So it's 47-10. The extra point attempt is coming. Snap, hold down, kick is up. It's good. It is 48-10. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Corsicana Tiger football here on the ranch.
Heritage 48, the Corsicana Tigers 10.
All right, we are back here. It goes to 48-10. The Northside Baptist kickoff. It's coming right now. On its way. And Tigers could use a great kickoff return right here, huh?
Sure would be nice. Nice to see. Chuck's got a first-hand view of it right there. It's coming right at him.
All right, Chuck, we'll let you do the play-by-play on this kickoff.
That's where we're at, huh? All right. Yeah, Mark Brown's in the game. I didn't think we'd see him this second half.
Well, and they kicked it to him.
Well,
and they did. Little 4 or 5 yard return to the right-hand side. Back to you guys. Give me on here.
Hey, great job.
Attaboy, Chuck.
Attaboy.
All right, no.
Chuck's wanting Halloween candy.
Yeah, he's thinking he could be trick-or-treating right now. Ball's on the 38-yard line. If we were on the road in the old days, he'd already be gone. So we're going down to Chuck, and he wouldn't be there.
Yeah, now we can interview the coach. He gives us our K&K Creations Player of the Game.
Mm-hmm.
He's got some responsibility.
Yes.
They just gave us a play-by-play.
Yes, boy.
We're on a kickoff return. Yes, sir.
C.J. Curry in the game at running back. He had a nice fourth quarter last week. See if he can have another one here. Going to hand it to him, give him a chance. Running hard, big gain outside, down the sideline. Can he get there? He's got a chance. He's got a chance, and they just get him out of bounds.
Hey.
Biggest run of the night. C.J. Curry want to get more carries. They're going to mark him out at around the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 12 and 40, so 58 yards.
Yeah, I don't care if they're their second team.
No, that's a good run.
Great run. Nice blocking up front as well.
Only a junior. We'll see him next year. He and Keenan Murphy. Gonna hand it off. Kick it back outside, but this time they're going to lose a couple back to the 15. Actually, they marked the line of scrimmage was a 13, not the 10. They kept going back on me. Back to the 15. So losing 2 there. 2nd and 12. 8 minutes and about 10 seconds and counting. All right, now we're ready.
Now we got the touchdown play call.
We're ready to go now. There's a snap. Going to hand it off to Curry. Going to the right side. Cuts it up. Gets it up to the 10. Going to pick up 5. Well, they're going to get marking short of the 10 to the left. Picked up 4.
I wish he would have just waited and been patient and go outside with Braxton. Braxton had bounced things outside. If he would just stayed with him, Braxton had the block. The receiver had the block. And he's got a better chance of possibly putting it in the end zone.
Sometimes be patient, right? It's hard for a running back, young running back. 3rd and 8, throwing the fade. Got a shot. Oh, good coverage. Yeah, you're not getting a call tonight. And that was good coverage.
That was a good play.
He did not deserve a call. So it'll be 4th and goal from the 8. No, not 4th and 8 from the 11.
He got his right hand on him early, but like you said, you're not going to get that call this point in the game. And with the game the way it is,
you got a bunch on the left side. You got Petty up by himself on the right. 4th down and 8. Tigers now switch to a trips formation. 2 in the slot. Bring Stoner in motion across the formation. Looking down the side. Throws it high. It's picked off. No, he dropped it. Probably on a little high, trying to hit that post route.
He had his hands on it. We didn't get it high enough. He was able to get his hands on there and jumping up.
So underneath guy doing his job, and Tigers with the big run, but it's going to fizzle there at the 11. So that's where Heritage will take over. 7:21 left to go in the game. Tiger defense back on the field. Well, Chuck, we had a great run right there. It's disappointing. Too bad you would like to get some points out of that.
Yeah, you'd like to reward with a touchdown. That's two good runs and solid performances in the last 2 weeks by him.
Handoff inside, nothing doing. Going to get him a yard, it looks like. Barely. Good job on the interior there for making a tackle.
Looked like Arredondo was in on that. If I could, him and Crumpton.
Arredondo.
Yes, he is in for Bivens at linebacker.
So we got 2nd down and 9. Clock is running. Keep it running, boys. New quarterback in the game, by the way. Gonna hand off to 30. No, quarterback does a great read. Keeps it a lot of room. Going to kick it outside. Have a first down the sideline. Goes out of bounds at about the 38 to the 37, it looks like. And that was number 15, Danny Brown, who's listed as a wide receiver and a DB. Made a great read on that RPO because the Tigers are about to blow that up in the backfield.
That's 16.
Is it 16?
Yeah, Braden Newman.
Braden Newman. Okay, thank you. Oh, yeah, you can see it. And he's got his back to us.
Yeah.
That's good. It's a good read. Probably picture what you're going to see next year.
Yeah. Same type of quarterback.
Make sure Montelongo is a senior. So 1st and 10 now. Dropping back to pass. We'll let him run the offense. Walker there to defend it, and it is incomplete, so 2nd down.
I love that play right there by the mere fact that Allen got involved in that outside receiver. Well, it wasn't the outside receiver that ran the route, but the outside pass.
Yes.
Frank squeezed out or moved out with the number 2 receiver kind of giving a flare look, and then Allen came and replaced, and that was good.
So 2nd and 10, going to hand it off. Yes, Tigers are there to defend it. Alan Walker comes in like a missile and has a tackle for a loss. That is a tackle for a loss. Brought to you by McKee Lumber.
Ahmad Sneed was in on that play too, getting him some playing time at defensive end.
Good job, Ahmad.
Yes.
So big 3rd down. 3rd down and 12.
5 minutes left here in the 4th quarter.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. Anybody that grew up, when we grew up, watched wrestling on Saturday nights would understand that.
Yes, they would.
Throwing the ball, and it looks like Damon Brown's going to have a pick. He does.
He does.
Interception there, brought to you by Farmers Exterminators. Great job right there, well covered. And INT there for Damon Brown. See if the Tigers can't punch one in the end zone.
Yes.
Guys, you might hear Lori Morgan singing about 5 minutes on 106.9 Ranch every once in a while.
You might be right about that. Love it, Chuck. Attaboy.
Attaboy, Chuck.
Find a way to contribute in these kind of games.
That's a fun factoid.
I pick my spots.
Jackson McGraw going to come in the game for the Tigers. A lot of wholesale changes. So going to be 4.5 minutes. Hand it off to Keenan Murphy. Got a lot of room. Going to have a first down. Another Chuck's paint and body first down. He didn't get much tonight. Not nearly enough. So big run right there. Nice gain.
Nice job. Offensive line.
15-yard gain there. Actually, it's going to be 14-yard gain to 42. Clock is running, about 4 minutes or so. Let that run a little bit before we call a play. Got to expect more of the same. And we got a movement. Got a little movement. Ball starts, 79, so we're going to move them back. And it'll be 1st and 15.
Well, sure was nice to see that positive run.
Yes, it was. We like that one.
Yes.
So 1st and 15, going to pass it. Throwing the corner out. It's not enough space there. It's intended for Gray. So it'll be 2nd down and 15, 3rd and 15. 2nd and 15, right?
Yeah.
2nd and 15. Ball's on the 47.
It looked like 6 yards over there. I had to count it to make sure it was 15 or 5, you know.
The angles kind of up here sometimes will get you.
Boy, it'll flim-flam you.
They've got 3rd on the board, but it's 2nd down. Going to hand it off to Murphy. And not much to do. He did good to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, ran into the back of one of the linemen there and just couldn't get sideways fast enough.
3rd down and 15. Checking the sideline. Clock is running.
Adjusting to a bunch formation there, middle bunch.
So inside 3 minutes. Throw it inside. Receiver. Oh my goodness. Dude, that went too far up the field. Actually hit the blocker, maybe in the back of the head. So lucky that wasn't a pick six.
Yeah.
We'll take it to 4th down now. Tigers going to punt it.
Almost got flim-flam there. That cracked me up, Richie. You hit my funny bone with that one.
Oh, goodness.
You got to figure out what, some days it's harder to do that. You got to figure out what you can do in these kind of games. So. All right, Zuniga on to punt it.
2:49 left here in the fourth.
Yes.
And while we're waiting on that, the Collins Intermediate is not a part of the band that's here. It's all the middle school band members. They've really played their little hearts out and really added to the sound tonight.
Got the punt off. Good punt. Fair caught. Inside the 20 at about the 17. Heritage will have it with 2:41 to go. And right at the 17. 48-10. Kind of hard to repeat the score a lot when it's this direction, but Tigers, again, scored the first 10 points, and it's been all Heritage since. Tiger defense has come away with some turnovers here in the second half. A couple. Got a fumble recovery and an interception.
Just hadn't capitalized.
Yeah, just making it hard to capitalize. So get this unit on the field. Clock is a-running. Gonna hand it off. Goes outside, gets around some possible tacklers. Ain't gonna get out of bounds. And drives him into the sideline, but pretty good gain there for the running back.
I tell you what, fellas, that side judge that ran over there to make sure no flim-flam happened. He was on my side.
Yeah.
He might could outrun everybody on this field.
Got some wheels.
He can hump and get it.
He can get it. Now, I know the government shut down, but, man, I wish we could vote to eliminate this 2-minute timeout.
We're just going to roll on.
Roll on.
We're just going to forget the 2-minute timeout.
Sideline reporter asks, he gets.
Yeah, that baby. All right, going to hand it off. And this time tackled in the backfield for a loss by Josiah Lopez.
Yep, Josiah running it down, and quarterback wanted to keep it, but just he had put it in there, and running back ain't letting go.
I need to mention here before this clock runs out, Corsicana Tiger Football is brought to you by our title sponsors, Vance Custom Jewelers and Community National Bank and Trust of Texas. And I think that fulfills my obligations to get names in.
And we appreciate the fact that you have names to have to get.
Yes, we do. We appreciate all you sponsors. Thank you so much. Clock is a-running. We're about to hit 1 minute. 1 minute.
With a timeout.
And we're going to call a timeout here with 1 minute. On a 3rd down and 5, they run the clock all the way down, so we'll have a timeout. Let's take a 30-second break before we come back. Is the last minute of football after this.
We would like to recognize Premier Industrial Equipment for their continued support of Corsicana Tiger Athletics.
All right, we are back here. Last minute of play. 3rd down and 5. As Heritage with the ball. Roll to the right, looking to throw it. Tigers are pressuring. Throws it underneath. The Paddis is caught. He's hit, spins forward. And I think he is short.
He is.
Yes, he needs to get to the 27. He does not. So we'll turn it over on the downs. Is that just 3rd down?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm really trying to get ahead of this. So now it's 4th down. I'm going to leave it.
First man there for the Tigers, Jaquaylin Walker.
Thought they only got three downs. It's new. I thought we were playing Canadian football or something. So.
Absolutely.
All right, it's 4th down and a yard. Ball is marked at the 21.
They're going to run them a play, it looks like. Yeah. Or maybe they're just.
They're going to.
They'll call timeout.
Take penalty or call timeout and then kick it maybe.
Yeah.
Or run out the back of the end zone for slow safety. 7 seconds left. Oh, merciful. All right, so we'll sit here and get through this, then we'll take our break after this 7 seconds, right, Thomas? So, again, Tigers not going to be happy about tonight, but they will have next week to look forward to, and it's still going to mean something. So,
no doom and gloom. We can be doomy and gloomy if you want to about the game, which, it doesn't feel good at all. But the joy is when we wake up in the morning, the sun will be bright, and we have an opportunity to qualify for the Texas High School Football State Playoffs in Division 5 or 5A Division 2.
That
which
we do.
We have not been able to talk about in a while.
Yes. Yeah, it is still an option. So that is something that is very important, and to give these guys something to play for next week. So we are going to punt it. Going to put Xavier Walker back deep. Low snap, gets it off. Going to be a low kick. It's caught by Walker, and he is hit right away, and that's going to do it. That's going to finish out the game. Game is over, and Tigers lose 48-10 here tonight on a tough loss for the Tigers. But again, this is one of the better teams around, and
they're second in our district. They've earned that. They're that kind of football team. Terrell, of course, right now is number one, but this group right here is a solid football team.
Yeah, it's the kind of team, even though they might finish second in district, you certainly wouldn't be surprised to see them playing 3 or 4 rounds deep. So, well, let's take a break here. We'll come back. We'll have the coach's interview and player of the game and the wrap-up. When we come back, you're listening to Corsicana Tiger football here on the ranch. Tigers lose tonight 48-10 to Heritage. Be back after this 1-minute timeout. We're back now and ready for the post-game show. Again, Heritage and Tigers, love that. All getting in the middle of the field, taking a knee. Much better than the last time we were here at the end of the game against Greenville.
Boy, it's night and day.
It's night and day. Class team there. They play the right way. That's all you can say. They just come out and they do the right things. They come out and do what they're supposed to do. They won the ball game, and they win a lot of ball games, and they've won a lot of ball games in the last several years. So that's okay. The Tigers come out again. Everything's ahead of you, what you want to happen. So we're going to come back out. Coach is going to get them out there, work hard, and get them ready to go. So Chuck, whenever you have Coach, be ready to go. Just jump in. So doing the school song now. And the other thing you see, Richie, is after a game like this, all the players are together, and they're all at the school song. And in the past, we've kind of seen guys wander off, head to the locker room on their own in this spot, and you don't see that right now.
That's a big set of kudos for the coaching staff. They've got pride in Corsicana Tiger football, like Coach Rogers has said numerous times. They've got 5 or 6 coaches that are graduates from Corsicana High School, and They really love the school. They love the program. And, you know, as a coach, you want to create a legacy too.
Yep.
Not only should these players want to create a legacy, but as a coach, you also want to create a legacy with your name and your staff and with everything that goes on there, because that's a big deal, the legacy here. And that's what people talk about so much. I mean, you know, back when we were 1979, we were freshmen. We make the playoffs, go play in Texas Stadium. Well, right then, we knew we wanted to be a team that went and played in the playoffs. The sophomores felt that way. The juniors experienced it, but they also wanted to go and make a name for themselves in the playoffs, and that's the legacy that you're trying to create. You want to be able to hang your hat on, because you don't hear many people talking about the teams that were not very good.
And you know what it started with? It started with Coach Dembo setting that expectation and the standards. Okay, we're in the 7th grade. Coach Campbell got the A team together and says, "Look, you guys stay together. You can go play for a state championship." So from that point on, that was in our mind, and it was coached that way. We all ran the same systems as the varsity. We did, you know, Coach Dembo set that program in place, and it was a true program. I know that's what Coach Rogers is trying to do. I tell you the thing I like today. You know, we didn't win. We didn't play particularly well. Got outplayed by a better opponent, but we didn't have selfish penalties, and we didn't do stupid things at the end of the game. Go ahead, Chuck.
All right, fellas. Coach, you had a quick start, and then momentum just kind of took from you from Midlothian.
Yeah, I was very excited about the start that we had, and excited for us as a program. You know, you start out 10-0, 10-0, and you think you're going to roll, and then you know, just have a letdown. Just can't explain it right now.
Sure. Coach, I know you don't like to talk about the next week, but you just told your players they still have hopes to get in the playoffs. What do you do this week to get them ready to head up north and play Ennis?
Well, we've been in this situation before of getting beat and then learning how to flush it and get rid of it and focus on the next opponent. And what we'll do is get this out of our system this weekend, and then Monday, well, this week as a coach, as the coaching staff, we'll come up with a game plan to beat the team up north, and we'll have our kids ready to play.
Yes, sir. Guys, I'm going to send it back to you. Let Coach get to his team, and we'll get this wrapped up.
All right. Thanks, Eugene. Appreciate it, Coach. And, again, as I was saying before we went to Coach, is what I like is we didn't get silly at the end. We didn't start doing frustrated things, taking frustrated penalties. We didn't hit late. We didn't do cheap shots. We weren't talking. You know, we did the things. We played the game, and it didn't go our way. And, you know, they handled the line well. And, you know, and go back to what Terrell. I mean, that Terrell game felt really bad. I know talking to you after it, when I watched it, it felt bad. But the response, man, came out the next week and really responded, beat up on a pretty good Poteet team as we've seen. And, you know, you go out there and you win 3 in a row, and you do it in pretty convincing fashion all 3 games. And so here's a team that you do that. Let's go flush this game and get on and play an Ennis team that you need to beat.
And, you know, it's tough because both those teams are 1 and 2 in the district, and then we're right there ready to be a part of the playoff picture, and we've beaten the teams we needed to beat. We wish we'd beat Crandall, because I truly believe we had that game, but, you know, play here and there. But the beauty of it is the hope is not gone.
That's right.
And we've got a shot. And like Coach said, you know, I could tell he was just he was ready for the double zeros or the quadruple zeros to pop up.
Yes.
And finally they did. So it was short and sweet with his team. You know, these guys will show up tomorrow. They'll watch the film. They'll see their performance and see things that they didn't do well, and just little things that ended up costing them, and things that were coached that they just didn't do. And, you know, that will light a fire in the player himself. And then the mere fact that coach can come back, hey, guys, the sun's up. We're all breathing the fine air, and we're ready to go. And we got a chance to make the playoffs, so let's make that happen.
Week 10, or the last game, game 10, hasn't mattered since 2021. You were playing game 10 to go to the playoffs. Didn't win, but it's been that long since game 10 mattered. And for that matter, game 9, game 8, game 7. So this year, you're playing game 10 with a chance to go to the playoffs. And that's really all that matters. And, you know, you got to feel the progress, and it hurts to lose. Winning's terrible. Nobody likes to win. I mean, lose. Nobody likes to lose. Winning is fun. It's a whole lot more fun to go win. And so next week, go have that fun. Go make it fun. Go out and get you a win. And I'm going to say, don't worry about how many points you have, what you win by. Go win the game. Go win the game. Yeah, you need to win by 8, but just go win the game. Go beat Ennis.
That's it.
And then worry about anything else after that. And if you just go beat Ennis and go do the things you did, I mean, you beat Ennis. Crandall lost tonight. Let me get to what the scores were. They were getting beat bad by Terrell.
Even better.
Yeah, like everybody else.
Yes.
63-13.
God.
I don't think Tigers didn't lose that bad, right?
Nope.
All right, so they lost, and Ennis won last night. Sets up, you beat Ennis, and let's see, who's Crandall have next week? Crandall has Greenville, so you got to expect they're going to win that.
Yeah.
So if you beat Ennis, then you got a 3-way tie for the last 2 spots. So that's where you get to the point differential. We lost by 8. They beat Crandall by 7, right? It was 7 last week.
Yep.
And then, so therefore, you need to win by 8 or more.
And here's how all that goes for those of you that might not know. All right, Crandall beat us by 8, so we are at -8.
Yep.
Crandall is at +8 because they won and we lost. Ennis beat Crandall, but they only beat Crandall by 7. So Ennis is at +7 with the win. Crandall was at +8. Now they're at +1. We haven't played Ennis yet.
Yep.
And remember, we're at -8.
Yep.
We need to beat Ennis by 8 so that we can be at 0. And Ennis loses to us by 8. That puts them at -1. So if we can do all that, all it takes is a win, but we need to win by 8.
All right. Chuck, you still with us?
I am still here on the 50-yard line.
50-yard
All right.
line. Look at him go.
Well, we got the K&K Creations Player of the Game. Not a lot of great plays, but there was certainly one big great play, and I think that's got to be our player of the game, don't you? Or 95-yard punt return for a touchdown?
When you go in the record books, unless there's something really other greatness that happens and you get a win and it's a crucial play, I think you got to put Quaylen Walker as your K&K Creations 95-yard punt return player of the game.
I don't think there's any doubt. Now, I'll tell you, some guys. Alan Walker had a game. I mean, he made some great plays, forced a turnover. You know, had tackles, sacks, the whole thing.
Pressuring the quarterback early.
Yes,
he was there.
But that's kind of tough. You know, your offensive game was just not there tonight, and that's credit to the Heritage defense to me.
It really is, yeah.
I mean, those guys, that's the best defense we've seen, best defense we're going to see unless you make the first round in the 4th spot and play South Oak Cliff. But Heritage is really special, and that's a team that's going to be really good. And like I said, they're going to do well in the playoffs. So we've got to come back next week and get it done against Ennis. It's all good.
And choosing Jaqueline as our player of the game, and Chuck mentioned the word record book, that right there is going to be up there with the top punt returns for the legacy of Corsicana punt returns.
Yeah, Chuck, remind me at the office on Monday to pull out the Mike Mumford Bible of of records, and we can go and check that out. I'm pretty sure that's got to be right up there.
Yeah, absolutely it has to be. I will put that in my notes, and we will reconvene on Monday and figure out where he landed.
All right. Thank you, sir. All right. Good job, Chuck. Appreciate you. Thanks to Coach Rogers for taking the time. Obviously, it's not fun on these kind of games, but he told us all along that, hey, regardless of what happens, you bring me on. So appreciate his toughness and what he's willing to do, and teaching his kids by example. Hey, it's time to step up. Regardless of what happens, you got to pay the price, right?
Yep, absolutely, and it's good to see.
All right. Well, appreciate you joining us. If you're still with us, we're sticking it out this long. We appreciate that. Again, appreciate Adam and Jonathan and the whole crew next door for what they do and getting us on the air. Thomas back in the studio. We'll get him out so he can get to his Halloween party. And we'll get out of here. We'll be back on the road in a short road trip.
On a Thursday night.
Thursday night, yes.
We're on a Thursday night.
It is. Everybody finishes on Thursday, so you can get a little extra time getting ready for the playoffs. And so we'll be with you from Ennis, Texas, Line Stadium at usual time. Coach's show at 6. We'll have the pregame show at 6:30, kickoff at 7, and we'll have football, meaningful football in Ennis, Texas. And anything better than going out there and knocking the Ennis Lions out of the playoffs while you get in?
I'd love it.
Be hard to beat that.
Absolutely love it.
Hard to beat that, so nothing better. So we'll see you next Thursday. Until then, wish you all a good night. God bless, and go Tigers.